Right then. Stream is live. Do hope everybody's doing well at home. We are finally set up here. We've got all of our stuff together. We have all of our character sheets. We are down one player. She wasn't able to make it this week. She's not feeling up for it. However,
yeah, because I'm kneeling it in bed.
You're always kneeling, mate. There's no difference there. I don't care.
it's what he enjoys.
Sit on his lap, it'd be so much quicker.
Yeah. I don't mind.
Thank Lord.
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah. Well, she wants to get to watch. Anyway, let's get on with this before it gets even worse.
Yeah.
So, I'm doing the startup.
Next week, streaming on OnlyFans.
No. Good Jesus Christ.
We're going, there is no good Jesus.
Only by Jesus.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and those who do not fit into the above categories, and welcome to the Iceni Broadcasting System. Tonight, bringing to you Dungeons and Dragons Harbourlight. Right then, let's bring up the multi-screen. Hello, everybody. And yes,
Hello.
we are all on screen today, and we have one for the map as well.
Magoud.
When the map is appropriate, anyway.
So, speaking of the map, you've got all of those bits over there, haven't you?
Right,
Cool.
I'm just going to move the video footage on top because you are currently not visible, James. There we go.
Oh,
Jim's.
yes, he is.
He wasn't. He was slightly covered at the top, so it was slightly cutting off the top of his head.
You got his best side.
But it's fine. It's only covering up the chocolate box anyway, so...
Right.
Right.
What about the white spirit I'm drinking?
Yeah, tell us about your fucking drink before we actually do the introduction to the game. Go on.
What is it this week? This week I'm drinking passion fruit punch Mountain Dew, which has
Sure.
0% juice.
Just use this camera.
Yeah, the one that's actually close up.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
Hey, Johnny Engine, good to see you.
It's only got 44 grams of sugar, so it should keep you going for at least 10 minutes.
Which is 88% of your recommended daily allowance.
Yeah, and what's even worse is this one's got 90. Oh, it's got 92% in this one.
You know, I was always curious.
Mate, you're going to be diabetic sooner than later.
How much sugar is your daily allowance? Do they like test people and like shit tons and none just to figure out the median?
So 46 grams is 92%. So that's
Okay. There is a cat yowling now. Right, we're going to get started. So, I'm going to introduce you to myself and my players. I'll start myself since, I'm already talking. My name is V. I stream a variety of different things, as you guys should be aware by now. And today I am starting off a D&D that I have been working on for 2 years, and somebody is determined to ruin. Mentioning no names, just staring at them.
Which they can't actually see. The camera can't see you staring.
They can actually, because they've got my
Oh.
Your nose?
my lizardly visage is available. Hence why this thing is cooking itself quietly.
So, division.
We already started the drink.
That means that many
Oh, that's true. Right, folks. Should we go left or right around the table today?
Left. Always go left.
What was your clockwise?
Hi, I'm Toby. I'm playing Braden, the Hobgoblin Blood.
You're so happy to be here.
I'm very, very tired.
Yeah.
It's been a bad brain week.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Next up,
there. Fucking bear.
James,
I'm
what?
a tree.
I
I'm still James.
for my sins.
For my sins, I am still James.
Playing Croc, the Lupin Rogue.
Croc being your
Alias.
Hello, I am Edward. I am playing Kazemoto Ichiro, a former samurai fighter who fell in with the triads and then had to run away from them.
Not the triplets.
The disgusting weeb.
Yes, he is a disgusting weeb. He is an air genasi.
I'm Lawrence, and I'm playing a wood elf. Baby Chino.
Fuck's sake, I forgot it's fucking day! God fucking day! You
Hey.
kept that! You bastard!
I forgot we made
Right,
that.
round,
Bastard!
round captain, so cappuccino.
Fuck's sake!
He's managed to squeeze 2 coffee puns into the same name. His character isn't even Italian.
It is.
Oh, he is. Oh, okay. Well, at least there's that. Oh God.
Jesus
A
Christ.
monk
A monk. Yes.
with a penchant of archaeology.
Yeah. It's Indiana.
Indiana Jones.
It's a legally distinct Indiana Jones.
Right. Now,
And
now,
finally,
finally.
And I'm Dave, and I'm playing Tony Capriano, and he is a hill dwarf cleric, and he's got a nickname of Rigger.
Rigger.
Is his last name
'Cause
Mortis?
No.
No. Yeah. That's all right.
He's got the cantrip where he can stabilise you at 0 health,
Yeah. Spare the
so,
dying. Yeah.
so he can just.
Ah, right.
When he's a ex-soldier and medic, so
Yeah.
in the field he would just
Yeah.
keep everybody alive,
Well,
sort of.
I mean, fair. Yeah. That's literally his job.
I mean, necromancers are just slow healers.
Yes.
This isn't even that. That's just like you're not
No.
dying, but you're not really alive either.
Spare the dying is.
My character fought in the Revolutionary Wars, the Civil Wars, the Great War.
And still hasn't won. Anyway.
Yeah. You fought on the losing side every time. The commonality is you.
He fought on the winning side of the last one, the Great War.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
What's with the Allies?
Oh, what's everyone's nationalities as refers to the real world? Because obviously we have different names for things in,
Well, I
in
can give
Harbourlight,
you
don't we?
the correct in-game names for stuff as
Cool.
well, if people want.
So if we go nationality and then the in-game name.
Sure. I just need to get the list up, so go ahead. You guys start going.
So, Toby, what nationality is your character?
You passed me.
Well, we'll come back to you at the end then.
Are you
Who's what?
Are you from America, basically?
Well, then we'll come back to you. We've gone round the table. James, what nationality is your character? He's French.
France. You should be proud of your.
That only counts as one. Anyway.
Which would be Cahossen. So you are a proud son of Cahossa, potentially. You could also be a not so proud son of Cahossa, if you wish.
I am, as a surprise to no one with a name like Kazemoto, I am in fact Japanese.
You were in fact-
I will not be doing the accent,
Yeah.
so no one requests that in chat.
We've made an executive decision that we're going to be avoiding accents that we can't do.
Yes,
I thought-
and are culturally insensitive.
I thought you were Welsh.
Oh, dear me. No, but
Oh, God.
I am Japanese.
Do I agree to go here with you?
And correct me if I'm wrong, but the Japanese are the Narakin Empire, aren't they?
They are.
Cool.
Baby is Italian, or is that Caragina?
Saragini.
Saragina.
Seragina.
And I am Italian as well.
Wait, print a finish.
Italian American.
Yeah. And finally,
And I am Italian as well.
Are you actually Italian or are
Oh,
you
my-
Italian American?
My character's American Italian.
Oh, so he's like New York,
Yeah.
New York Italian. Cool.
Yeah, you're Italian, but emigrated like 250 years ago.
The
or similar.
Yeah, that's fair.
225 years ago. So.
hobgoblins are also the third most common base in Scotland.
Oh, you can be a Scot or an Irishman.
Yeah,
Is that
I'm Scotland,
behind-
which one?
Is that
You
behind
could, you
Gingers?
could be a Scots-Irish if you really want to go down that particular rabbit hole.
Even
No,
though
my mum was Scottish and my dad was Irish.
Oh, okay.
So you're Skyrish.
You're from
No,
you're from
finally,
somewhere in the Straits of whatever that place is called. I can't remember what that place
the Isle of
is.
Wight.
No, that's the I.
No, you swat.
Hello and welcome to our new stream, Badge Geography by James.
Deliberately bad.
Oh, dear.
Spectacularly bad geography.
Not my geography.
What do you mean? Hawaii, right next to Scotland.
So which one would you like to be, mate?
Okay, that got me. Hawaii's next to Scotland.
Stonehouse, Florida, pretty much the same location.
Florida man, Stonehouse man.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm not going to deny that. That is an accurate description. Well, it's colour.
And we,
Pretty tasty.
Today I am drinking.
Orange.
Today,
Whatever.
I will be mostly eating.
I forgot to turn
A
the screen.
yellow.
Mine looks like paint
That's
stripper.
in the upside job in the
But it's
middle.
very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, can we show everybody Ed's fantastically painted character?
He will be repainted
Pretty
by
normal,
next
isn't
time, and
Yeah.
please do
We're-
repaint them. Because
we are gonna take
it does kind of make me slightly sad.
We are going to take a break at some point, so we kept a little bit.
Ta-da!
I'll get you up there
Yeah.
for
If you're
comparison.
too disappointed in the colours, just wear these shades.
Well, we have another one that's
What does
actually.
that do to it?
Paint.
No, it's still bad.
Right.
This is what he should look like.
I took the bright coloured tie and applied it throughout the miniature.
Yeah, unfortunately. Ooh.
I don't
Oh,
know
I
if I
couldn't, but I will. Thank you.
Custard done.
I don't know if I
Yeah.
can look more American right now.
My diabetes.
My favourite.
Gonna-
My diabetes.
My diabetes.
Can you read that?
No, I'm not going to bother. Because I will always do that. Fucking hell!
He's trying to blow all the sugar off it to make it
I
better for him.
deliberately tried to not do that. And I still ended up fucking blowing sugar everywhere. Fuck's sake.
You know that game that you can play where you eat a donut and you don't lick your lips? It's different Fred because it can literally save his life.
Yeah. If I have too many donuts, I will die.
Ed,
Yeah.
just get a kitchen towel. And
It's done now. It's done now.
Yeah, just don't worry.
It's all
Too
over
bleeding
the
late. Yeah, I know. I'm just going to tip that one upside down in a second.
Okay, so we have a very diverse array of characters here, each from different backgrounds, from different parts of the world, and have all come to the city of Harbourlight.
Did I? Sorry. Please, Black. Please, Black.
I'm
Did
doing
you end
box
with intro?
text. Shut the fuck up. They've come to the city of Harbourlight, one of the brightest jewels on the coast of the Federated Republics of Galantia. This city is world-renowned. Its riches, its great streets, its new buildings, its skyscrapers towering over the bay.
Is it Las Vegas? Isn't it?
I think New York. It's kind of New York, Chicago. This city is world famous, and for whatever reason, you have come here. And you have come here with your own reasons, but each of you has needs. Because each of you... No, not those needs.
I think you call them urges.
I'm innocent. I was laughing. at
You each need to be able to make money. And as you have found your way to this city, you find yourselves with a bit of a problem. This is a new city, a new town, or for some of you, well, in fact for all of you, a new country. Almost all of you.
Yeah, kind of. I've been here for a few years, but in a desperately distant city.
And, well, this town is not exactly doing so great at the moment. We're in the middle of one of the worst depressions that's ever come around. But it'll be over soon, right? I mean, it started, in 29, and it's 1730 now, so it's bound to be over by 1731. I mean, it's not going to
They
last.
said that about the Great War.
They did. This is true.
It will be over by Christmas.
Mm.
No.
I mean,
So-
it was for a little bit.
Each of you have found yourself congregating towards a place you have been told is good for people with certain sets of skills to find work. You are led to the Café Denis. And I have box text to read this out. I have lost my box text. Bear with me a second.
You have a sister cafe called The Elbow.
The what?
The Elbow.
The Elb.
It is not spelled that way.
Oh,
Wait,
God.
am I in the wrong? I'm in the wrong fucking folder. That's why.
Ah, this is the kind of quality programming that your audience comes here for.
That's not for the sense of humour, is it?
Well,
Here we go. Harbourlight box text. I literally sat down and wrote you fucking box text. You better be fucking happy.
oh, I'm
Oh,
listening.
yes, it's a
Café Denis. 20 years ago, this building would have been considered new. Now looks a little tired. Red bricks stained around the gutters and rust leaking from the joints of said gutters. But somebody has clearly put work into improving things more recently. A fresh coat of paint covers the ground floor walls, stark white and fresh, glosswork glittering black, while the large glass windows sparkle. The 3 floors above the ground might be showing their age, but the cafe itself gleams. Would you like to head inside?
Yes.
Heading inside the smoky interior. Inside, a smartly dressed tiefling polishes glasses behind the bar, greying at his temples, with his shirt sleeves rolled up and buttoned above the elbow. A motley collection of figures fill the rest of the bar. Handsome tiefling woman in a white dress croons to the drinkers and diners, while a well-suited tabaxi saxophonist gives her a tune, his eyes watching the viewer as they enter. Smoke swirls in the air, while the full scent of wholesome cooking and exotic spices. Where would you like to go? Would you like to take a seat? Would you like to head up to the bar? Would you like to listen to the music?
Bar.
Yeah, I will join you on the far end of the bar because we do not know each other yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go smack bang in the middle.
Would we like to do character descriptions and
This
introductions?
would be an excellent time to do that. So, in fact, I'll start with you, since
Sure.
you are very confident in your character.
This is
It
true.
must be
This is
we're
true.
pink.
Yeah. So,
It's a bold choice.
yeah.
I mean,
Nominally, he looks like a sort of crazy-haired Joker.
it does.
Really. Yeah, at the moment he
I mean,
looks.
it's a great stealth tactic. Have you ever seen a pink ninja?
Yes.
Can't argue with that. Never seen a purple orc, have you? So, in truth, this is what he looks like, for those that didn't see before. But instead of carrying his katana on his hip, he is currently
Carrying a
leaning quite heavily on a wood and brass cane, and there is no other visible weapon on him or anything like that. But his hair sort of what do you call it? Waves with the wind, which is a clear sign that he is in fact an air genasi, despite the fact that he looks otherwise like a normal human. He seems to be in his late 50s, if you were to guess, and he goes over to the bar, and I will let somebody else do their character introduction now.
I'll do it. Yeah. My character sort of dressed sort of conservatory.
He's wearing,
He's wearing glass.
it is a bold statement of his intent. Go ahead.
Greys, browns. Not he's got a small sort of katana type weapon on his back, a whip to his side, and just a revolver.
Oh, so he's carrying openly?
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
Call that a knife.
It is a pistol, so you can probably get away with that.
Mm.
But most people use a shoulder holster.
Mm. I certainly am.
Different side.
Well, that is another thing. If anyone was clever enough to look, they would actually see a lanyard around my neck that disappears into my jacket.
So
Wood elf, green and yellow hair. Looks about 28, 29.
you head over towards the bar, actually.
Yeah, please, bar.
The tiefling nods and reaches beneath the bar for a glass. Would you like to go next?
Okay. I'm a quite short hill dwarf.
So we need
Ginger.
Ginger. Yeah.
Ginger.
So he needs a stool now.
Using my warhammer as like a walking stick. Just walking along. I'm quite young, but I'm still using it.
Okay. As a dwarf, you can get away with that.
Quite young, but I have been through a war. And just going to go up to the bar and order myself a drink.
What do you order?
Just a beer.
Second glass is brought up. He moves over towards the pump.
Let's go over. Do they serve underage drinkers here?
I say in
Still an
Elvish.
elf being an elf, isn't it?
I say in Elvish, shut the fuck up.
Yes! Finally! We got back for 2 years and it's shit!
Wasn't
Oh,
expecting that one.
oh, bloody hell.
All right, Stumpy.
Oh,
The beers
Back in
start,
Elvish.
the beers start being poured as the barman is working. Toby, you up? No. James? Would you like to pull up outside?
Yeah.
It is street parking available.
Right.
Aren't you actually playing the same character that you did in the one shot?
I've changed names and I'm
Wait.
ready now. But apart from that,
You
So
can't.
it's not actually the same person.
it's
Or is
exactly
it?
the same. I've just changed its male and then changed the name instead of it being female because it's generated as female, but I want to be now. So that's
I've got my
okay,
glasses,
but
not the
it's exactly
car, so-
And it is literally the same.
They're broken,
person.
so they
Yeah.
slide off.
Okay,
This
so
one's
we
got
do
these.
know each other
Yeah.
from before. Cool.
You
We're
agree?
doing intros for a minute.
Repaint it.
Choose your character, please.
Yeah, I wouldn't bother waiting time.
Just take them off. It's not going to work.
Please do just take them off for
Yeah.
a minute.
Yeah, it's fine. Just one of those days. So pull it up outside.
Not that we see this.
No, you probably wouldn't.
You can. There's large glass windows.
Oh, okay. Fair.
This place is quite, well, I say light and airy. The street outside is kind of a bit narrow for you to get a lot of sunlight in, but it's open to the street.
So it's
It's a
daytime.
French style cafe. Mm.
It's probably about maybe 3 p.m.
At least they've got prohibition in it.
Not for
Not
alcohol.
that kind of prohibition. There is a different one.
In a slightly banged up French family car.
Specifically,
Specifically,
it's not Citroen. It is a La Roche. It is a La Roche Monoventure, I think it was.
Yeah.
So it's actually a Renault, basically. Not that it's comparable to any real world thing at all. No.
Definitely not. Anyway, James, you're saying?
And then wake up, please. Conversation.
Get out of the car.
You get out. That's the fucking problem, mate. Luckily, he's dressed basically the same as me. So I can describe my fucking outfit,
Perfect.
which is he's dressed in like.
But, wait, hang on. Two of them, didn't you? You printed two of them. Yeah, you printed two of them. He printed two of them because this one's got that bit of katana left on it. Oh, you're a cheeky devil, you are.
Use your magnifying glass on his face.
Fucking hell. Wow.
Guys,
Sorry.
I appreciate you're enjoying this, but you're helping James not at all.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It gives me a chance to figure out what the fuck I'm doing.
Okay.
I guess he's dressed like a bowler jacket and shirt and some just some brown trousers and boots, trying to look military. Emphasis on look, even though you.
So it's like demobbed equipment that
Yeah.
you've bought from secondhand store kind of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He's currently wearing a sort of shoulder strap underneath his bomber jacket. And surprisingly, he is a dog man's. He makes him French.
Dogman.
So
As opposed to a problem in the Navy.
Dogman. Dogman Frogman.
dogman for him. A literal dog fighter.
No, he wasn't in the Air Force.
Ah, but he thinks it. He pretends to.
I would hope. But
Yeah, he does the stupid thing where he turns his kennel into it.
That'll be 25 cents, by the way.
Oh, the drink.
Yeah.
And 25 cents from you as well.
Oh,
I can make change, don't worry.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the thing. Do all of us need actual physical money?
Did you not get physical money?
You didn't give it to me, no. I didn't tell you how much.
How much was it?
152.
It was about 100.
I did do.
So I've got
10% of your money.
I told you how much it was. Did you ask me? You gave me none.
And then pass that.
I'll be
down.
making this drink last.
Sorry, what's you?
145 pieces.
145.
145. Yeah.
Okay.
25 cents. I need 75 cents.
20.
But I was going to say the character's glasses are pointless anyway, so right at the end of his fucking
So he's
nose.
like you.
Yeah.
There we go.
Thank you.
Immeasurable.
So,
Can I have 75 cents change?
sure.
He's got it all. He genuinely actually does have it all.
I'm making this drink last.
Very.
He is Class. You've done a bang up job on him. That's really good.
5,
Fucking good prank, mate. Good prank. Very good. Very good.
7. Pass those down. There'll be
Very
some more
good.
for you in a second. I've just got to get your copy.
Yeah.
2.
Are these 10 cents?
4,
So
5.
cool.
And there is your 5s.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
I don't
Right.
want 100 though. I want to break it.
If you want to break it, I'll break them. I'll fucking break you.
I cannot believe the shading you got on his face.
That's 50.
Man.
I got some new brushes.
Yeah, I can tell. That's so good.
Yeah.
mate. It's lovely.
I have proper artist brushes finally.
And it's a 5.
Nice.
And then it's, how much is it after that?
You airbrush.
It's 4,
No, they're all done
2,
by hand.
3,
Dry brush.
4,
Not for that. That's all done.
and then 75 cents.
Thank you. Yeah. All the it's like James's
Three.
walk that I did. All the OSL I could by hand as well on that as well because it's got all the light inside.
2.
It was very cool.
So, describe.
So he looks very much like yourself, doesn't he? Does he have a specific colour to his fur? Mm.
What does he most resemble?
I'd say
Do
probably.
you want Celeron, the French breed? French bulldog?
No, it doesn't have to be a
French
French
bulldog, really
breed.
tiny ears.
A Chihuahua?
I'll go for a staff.
Ah, Staffy. Okay. So you've got some English blood in you somewhere, I imagine. Ludaran, isn't it? Some Ludaran blood somewhere.
So,
Very cool.
a Lupin steps into the bar and heads up to the bar.
That's not a joke.
And you can-
Do you wish to head up to the bar?
Yeah, I'll head up to the bar.
You haven't got a stick.
Just throw it across the bar.
What's the cheapest thing on the menu?
Do you want the food or do you want a drink?
Well, considering I'm the only one with the fucking car, probably food.
Mm.
All right.
I mean, it is the 20s. There's no law against it yet.
Yeah,
yeah.
true.
If you just want something cheap, they could do you something for $1. A good meal.
It's in a chum.
You're being horribly racist now. I hope you know that.
It's almost like he's
Yeah, it's almost like he's an elf.
He's always something racist.
Yeah.
Well, they've got a variety of different things available. It's French, Cahosan, South Namek cuisine. So it's like French North African.
Ooh,
So
okay.
they do,
Moroccan.
yeah,
Moroccan, Algerian.
They do a lot of good stuff here. Cafe Denis, really good food. Alcohol's kind of food's good.
Mm.
Good wines as well, actually, if you look through.
How much is your wine?
Do you want a glass?
Yeah.
Somebody stab him for me.
£9, please.
Wine glass or a wine bottle?
A glass.
Do you want the good stuff or do you want cheap?
I go for the good stuff.
$4.
Spoken like a true Frenchman.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, I'll go for a meal and a glass of wine.
Ah, perfect. Yeah, $5.
No.
Yeah, $5
He's
deal.
more than happy to do that for you. He gives you a selection of wines. There's an actual proper wine list when you say you're interested in that, and he talks over with it. This guy knows his wine.
Mm.
Why don't you tip me? Oh no, that's a wine.
From his accent, you would guess that he is French North African, or in this world, Cahosan North Nameki.
Okay. Is that where the
South
tieflings?
Nameki, sorry.
Is that where the tieflings
Yeah.
come from in this area?
They are mostly from what you guys would refer to as the Vatican.
Oh yes, they are, aren't they? Of course, I forgot that.
How ironic.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Far from home.
Which
Did you say AL? Far from home.
No, I said you're
No,
far
he
from
said,
home
so
then.
you're
famous-
far from home.
you're
yeah.
famous to the barman.
Yeah.
Myself and my wife, we came here a few years back, and we've made our home here now. We find that this is a place that welcomes many different people. I'm sure you'll find your place here.
There's some place you've got here.
It is quite the place. My assistant will be ready with your food shortly. You don't.
I said dank of us.
Dankeschön. I think that would probably be not terribly good in the aftermath of the First War. Great iffy.
You know.
You may end up with a bullet.
Yeah. Oh
Probably
yeah.
not.
Yeah. It would just be the Great War at this point, wouldn't it? Yeah. There hasn't been a second yet.
So,
I have a very quick question.
Yes.
How long after the
So
prequel that we did
30.
is
We're at
this?
30 at the moment. So yeah.
this is taking
they're on
place
the
in
road.
1730. The
i.e.
prequel.
1930.
So the prequel was. What did we say the prequel was? Was it a bit later? Than this?
Ours was no. It was World War One.
Oh yeah, it was. World War
Yeah.
One.
It was 1917. So 1717, wasn't it?
Yeah, and the one that was the yes.
Because it was the retreat from the Marne, basically, wasn't it?
So yeah, this is like several, not quite 15 years later, basically.
Yeah. 13 years.
So it's always good to have new people. Speaking of which,
The fifth member of the party.
guys,
Guys,
quiet.
as few noises as possible, please.
6'5". Can you shut up?
Quietly, it didn't work there.
6'5" hobgoblin, with sort of a reddish brown skin color. His eyes are sort of a mustard yellow. He's got sort of long black and long brown hair. He looks around sort of 28. He's a sort of a young guy. Walks up to the bar and very politely asks for a drink.
You are a big dude, then. You are a very tall man.
Insight check, everybody.
Okay. First roll of the game.
This is not it.
They haven't got hindsight yet.
Oh, that's. Oh, will you allow that? Landed in the pocket.
Can you balance another dice on it? Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Wait.
I don't know.
I love that. Whatever.
First roll. That's right.
Okay.
It's
There we go.
That's better.
10.
13.
13.
13.
No,
20.
23.
16.
And we'll just double check whether or not he can hide from you. He won't be able to hide from you.
None of us.
I literally rolled
I don't
Oh,
actually 10.
Is it the sound based
I
or
got
smell based?
13.
Jack.
Neither. But good for checking. So, all of you, as I rolled trash, notice that the barman stiffens slightly when he sees the hobgoblin enter. But only... Oh, actually, no, you did roll 16 and you beat him by order of magnitude. So, yeah, both of you will notice, but you'll notice slightly more detail, so I'll do a bit more in a minute. He stiffened when he saw the... Stop it! Bad! No! Down!
You're literally a dog as well.
No stick. Right. You notice that he stiffened when he noticed the person entering the bar was a hobgoblin. However, you quickly put together why. In America, or rather in Galentia, a lot of police forces, particularly on the coast here, where this city is, have recently been taking on, I mean recently in the last decade or so, have been taking on more and more Orsinian people as police officers. And a large proportion of Orsinian people are hobgoblins. So there is a distinct concern here from him about police officers, which would suggest that this place is...
Not legal.
well,
Or
if not
100%
legal,
on
there's
board.
got other stuff going on potentially.
Chunky dealings of maybe a foot. Yeah.
But the only person who really picked up on the last bit was you. You picked up on that it was because this guy is a hobgoblin. Thank you. You guys noticed that this guy stiffened for this person for some reason. So
Well, I'm a fresh immigrant to this city. I don't know. I was on the other coast of the country for the last few years, so this means little.
You've been on the East Coast, we're on the West Coast.
yes.
Yes, because the
Those
map is
opposite.
flipped. Yeah.
How hard would it be for me to recognise somebody in the bar that I haven't seen in 13 years?
Yes, because we know each other. Because we were on the secret mission together.
I'll ask you to make a history check. I'm gonna give. Ooh. How long lived are you with dwarf? That's like.
I'm 50.
Yeah. No. How long lived do dwarfs? They live like 400.
450 years.
You live about.
120.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be easier for him because it's
That's fair.
effectively less of his lifespan.
Cool. So he's rolling with advantage.
Your roll.
Nat 20. I recognise him instantly.
Oh yeah. It's-
19.
Yeah.
Nice, yeah.
You cotton on very slightly quicker, but we'll get back to why in a second because I'm just going to do an introduction for Matey Boy here. So the barman is sort of stiffened slightly as you approach, but he's not like turfing you out or anything. Can I help you?
Yes, I'd just like a drunk, please.
What would you like?
Vodka.
Give me your.
This one says it's on water, please. Oh, you're on duty, aren't you?
Duty, sir.
I'll put that down as a beer.
Yeah, Americans don't do that.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot that.
You've asked specifically for the best ale.
Yep.
All right. Okay. Do you want a bottle or would you like a glass?
Just a glass.
$2. So he pours you a fresh glass.
Pours a fresh glass.
Okay, nice.
This one's served from a bottle rather than from the tap.
Fancy.
$2, so I need to give you 3.
Splitting big bills.
So
It's funny.
Yeah.
it's fine.
That's a lot of notes in return there.
Yeah, deliberately
Yeah.
because they're easier to pack away.
Fair.
Right then. So you are served with a glass. And you two, while this is going on, while this is being poured, you're enjoying your drink, you're enjoying your food as it comes out. Very quickly, because it was pre-prepared somehow. Anyway.
Microwave.
You guys,
Like-
you guys,
Or in it, Welsh, ping pong.
you guys notice each other.
Ah, hello. I like the pink suit.
You're going to get black.
That's a running joke from now. I genuinely am wearing a purple tie though, and that is slightly weird. Yeah, he does. He does have the purple tie as well. Yeah.
It's not standing for UKIP, is it?
Oh no,
No, it's not UKIP, it's Reform UK.
It's not, they don't use purple.
No, they use blue. Unfortunately, one of my neighbours has big Reform Party things outside. But let's not get into that, shall we?
No, worry.
Anyhow,
It'll be over soon.
Oh, good. Yes.
It'll all be over soon.
Look at the rabbits. Right, where were we? Yes.
So I ask you what you've been doing all these years.
What was your name again?
My name is Tony.
Tony. Yes.
I was Officer Capriano.
Yes. I believe I was a sergeant major when we met.
Yeah.
Yes. Ichiro, if you hadn't remembered.
Yes.
And I extend my hand to.
You
I see.
Go get it, man.
No, I'm not an artificer. I see we both fell afoul of the war, and I gesture to my cane and yours.
Mine's more for just for show.
I see. I shan't let on. Yeah. Well, what? When did you leave the military?
A few years ago now. I did my time, and that was enough.
Very much the same for me. I'm sure it's a story we'll get into at a later date.
Yes.
What are you doing in Harbourlight?
Oh, I'm just here to see what it's all about.
Oh, fair. Interesting. Yes, I've had to relocate again, unfortunately. I was on the east coast, and now I'm here, starting afresh yet again.
Bar seems quite nice. The elf on the end of the bar's a bit of a knobhead though. But apart from
Yeah. Didn't he call you Stumpy when
Yes.
you came in?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
That was before you came in.
I came in second. I came in after him.
Oh, you're right.
So I did hear him. And you I already know, and I know you to be a decent a decent soldier. So you've earned a little of my ire already. Not that you know that, of course.
How do you fancy making a new character sheet next week?
Well, make it faster than I do.
As you guys are having this conversation, a Loxodon comes into the bar in a bit of a bustle. He is a fairly rotund man wearing a slightly tight-fitting green suit who comes over to the bar and leans past you gentlemen. Excuse me. Ango, quick word. Comes over. What can I get for you?
Hey, wait.
I need to get a little crew together for a thing. Ah.
Yeah.
On the books? No. This one's quick. We need it done very quick. I don't mind if they're, new, whatever. I'm going to get a booth. I'll see you in a moment. He heads off to one of the booths. As you see, Ango goes and gets a notepad and writes something down. Anything else I can get you, gentlemen?
No.
A job?
You're interested in work? Well, I always have need of dishwashers, I suppose.
I feel our
I don't think Mac Lee's is quite like that.
Go away.
I thought it was going to be the cat.
Open the door.
Oh, it's a round knob, so
Well,
would have just...
man still has
Damn
thumbs,
Craven
so
Dale.
it's given them opposable thumbs.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
you've got to remember that one of my cats does have thumbs.
It's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, so what do you respond to his? Well, I always have need for a dishwasher.
A bit more highbrow.
I feel
I think he means bin duty.
Ango actually sort of slightly grins at that. I guess you mean something more.
Well paid.
May I ask who introduced you?
Who introduced me? I'm introduced myself.
So you're not coming here from a recommendation?
No.
Sound anything more like a cop, could you? Oh no, I just know about your shady business.
No, it's have to work.
Look, I normally only work with people on the books, but as you probably heard, it just so happens I have somebody who's looking for work quickly. But
I wouldn't trust an elf to do it.
I don't care what a person's species is, I just care what their abilities are and their trustworthiness. Regardless, I suppose if you're willing to do some work, we'd be willing to take you on, but you did say a crew, so do you know of anybody else who would be willing to join you?
if you're in, Tony, I could see my way to being in as well.
Yeah. Always willing to help you out.
We both have particular skills, shall we say?
I see. Well, to start, but 3 men is not a full team.
I'll put it down.
From
You from the precinct?
you actually say that?
What did you say?
Seducing.
Did you say? What are you? Oh, you're a bard, aren't you? Fucking hell. Cool.
Entertainer.
Actually, I'm.
Do you have your musical instrument with you?
Yes, I do.
Ooh, what is your musical instrument?
Well, I have.
An entire grand piano.
Dragging it around with you.
And it's on fire.
Yeah.
No, it's like one of those bagpipes that's set up to do flames when you play it. So it's a piano that just has
The
flames.
mad piper, yeah.
I have a lute, but I also have a flute as well.
Do you want to whip it out and demonstrate?
Yeah, your musical instrument. No.
I can't believe I walked into that one.
Are we all sort of familiar with the magic of bards? So
You guys probably will because you've served in the military. Bards
Yeah.
do serve in the military.
Yeah.
They are quite well known. They were used for a long time as like the equivalent of drummers. But they also had healing. They could do damage. So,
yeah.
but these days they're kind of falling out of favor because essence is expensive.
Yeah, and also artillery. You know, artillery.
Let's stick a bard in a
Yeah, they're expensive shells.
Yeah.
Those are
Yeah,
the
they'll
thing.
run out really quickly.
Yeah.
So, would you like to pull out a musical instrument and demonstrate a little bit of your skill, perhaps, to rest him assured that you're probably not a cop?
Yeah, I will whip out my loot.
I said, whip out your instrument and play it in front of him.
Make me a performance check.
natural one.
Or,
Oh shit!
or you can cast a spell.
No, I will. What have I got?
If you've got cantrips, they don't cost you anything, so...
Prestidigitation to clean a glass, maybe, or something of a similar ilk.
Could viciously knock someone to death.
In public, I fancy not.
The guy has just walked to the booth.
Shotgun.
Yeah.
I will see how my performance goes first.
Then go ahead, sir.
If not, I will. No, it's a 13.
Okay.
Wait. 15.
Ooh.
Okay, 15. Yeah. So you strum off a few strings, and it's like, let's see, maybe. But 4 men, you could do a job with that, yes. You'll need transport, and you'll need.
Need transport.
Mm.
I don't want to talk over Ian and
No,
make
you're-
his fucking sentence.
I'm
Do
inviting
you-
to.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Do you know this man? That out of character. Do you know this guy? Because you're a shonky guy to begin with. So do you know
Are you
the
new in this
reputation
city?
of this?
I'd say no.
In that case, you could know this guy.
Shall I do a history check to see if I
Make me a thieves' tools check.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you are.
Why do
You
you have
have
advantage?
Because I rolled it so when setting up a rogue, I choose to have advantage in a skill or advantage with a thieves tools check.
No, it's expertise.
Expertise, not advantage.
So that just means you double your
brain,
proficiency.
yeah, brain switched off. Thanks.
That's okay.
That's pretty good.
Damn, son.
That's double. So that's
22 plus
20.
Plus Dex.
Dex is 4.
So that's
So that's plus 8.
86.
Nice.
so 18 plus 8 is
26.
26.
Okay.
Yeah, you know this guy. He is Ango Denis. He is the manager of Café Denis, which is pretty much a place where adventurers go to get jobs. You could already be on the books with this role that high, so he might already actually know you.
I
And-
you can't come. You won't off books.
And he would actually be able to vouch for you and say, yeah, this guy could cut you in if he wanted to. But he hasn't said that straight away because, he's leaving it open for you to interject.
Well, I've got an evening 3 and I don't mind showing some new blood the ropes. And my car's recently fueled, so
Remind me of your character's name?
Croc.
Croc is reliable, if somewhat cheeky individual. He could help you out.
You have transport already.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You see that?
I look out the window.
It's the black one. What?
Hmm.
I actually can get you a picture of this car if you want to see it.
Sure.
1 second.
If it's a swift job, then yeah.
It will take me a minute.
Okay.
It is. Here we go. Come take a look. It is a French family car. It's relatively modern.
That's weird.
Ooh, okay.
His one is a coupe version, so
Okay.
you guys will probably end up using the rumble seat in the back.
Okay. Fine. Well, we're both ex-military. We've been used to worse transport, I'm sure.
And it is called the La Roche Monoquatre.
Three different walls.
Monoquatre.
Wonderful.
Ah, I see. Okay. Sorry about everyone that I just kicked.
Just
So if you are
Just me.
at home, it might bear some resemblance to a certain Renault model with a similar name. Coincidentally.
Completely coincidental.
No copyright infringement intended.
No, it's fair use, mate. It's okay. We can get away with it.
I know. It's
Oh no, I just ate chocolate. I don't know.
not feeding my dog.
As,
Yeah.
as a diabetic, I find that offensive.
Make a con save.
19.
You're fine.
No, you're
All right,
lactose.
well, that's a rule now.
If you're lactose intolerant, you have to make a constipation save.
Yeah.
Please do not remind me. I made the mistake of eating a pizza
Oh,
yesterday,
no.
which turned out to have 2 things on it.
Mm-hmm.
One was chili.
Oh no.
Oh,
In
yes,
very,
you're allergic, aren't you?
very small quantities, thankfully. So my lips swelled up. But other than that, I was okay.
Good.
And then I discovered that the chili was in the beef,
Oh,
which I had forgotten was on there,
oh,
no.
which set off my IBS. So I had fun last night.
yeah, I'm imagining you did.
The worst bit is I really like the taste of beef, but
Loo roll in the fridge time.
anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
So this is the manager of Cafe Denis. He is well
Also,
respected.
Bit of a fixer as well.
Would imply, yes. So I take it that we've both fallen far from the military.
Money's money.
So you have sneezed.
Isn't
Here's
that
the
the
tissue.
truth?
All right.
Right then.
Well, what is this job?
I do not know. My potential patron has not told me. If you want to go talk to him, I would suggest you talk between yourselves, talk about split, discuss jobs, abilities, and that, and then go see him.
Very well.
I think
okay.
we should just go and chat to him first and see what he needs,
Yeah.
and then
See
we can
what
work out
right.
if we're
The
able
right
to assist
stuff.
Is the
him.
price right? Anything, isn't it?
Since this is
The price of work.
since this will be off the books, you will not get the advantages which you would normally get from this one, but you'd be welcome to if you complete this job. Think of this as your introduction.
Yes, I think that can be advantageous. All right. Let's give it a go, shall we? Your names before we all go over. I am Ichiro. If you may call me Ichiro.
Ichiro.
Ichiro. It means firstborn son. Very imaginative, but my father didn't have much of an imagination.
Oof.
He was a samurai.
No, it's just the way
Not
you
that they know
said that.
Uh,
That carried a lot.
it carried a lot of weight.
Baby.
Baby.
Yeah.
It is
Hello, my darling. Hello.
an odd name, if you don't mind me saying.
It's a singing.
I assumed as much.
It's at this point the singing stops.
Quite useful.
Of course, yeah.
The singing stops, and the singer and the barman start having a discussion while the saxophonist plays solo. He seems to be enjoying this.
Yeah, of course he is. And I know Tony, but for the rest of you, and you,
For now, you'll just call me Croc. Because we do not know each other that well.
very well.
You haven't got any other name.
In this universe, technically no, but I'll read it later.
We will fix it.
No, if you like it.
And finally,
I'm Brady.
Braden. Oh, nice to meet you all. Hopefully, we can make this work.
Whatever, I'm sure not.
Right. Well, I'll lead the way, leaning on my cane and limping with my left leg.
I think it's best that I lead the way.
Very well.
Okay. You are heading over.
I step aside to let you lead the way.
You head over towards the booth.
Yep.
Okay. The Loxodon man is currently sat there as the hostess comes over and has a word with him, and then goes away to go get something for him.
Mhm.
He sees you approaching. Oh, yes. Please make yourself comfortable. Ango sent you.
Yes, I did.
Very good. Very good.
Do you gentlemen mind if I have the seat on the end of the booth, my leg? I need to stretch it.
It's fine.
I'll let everybody else go in first, and then I'll take the seat on the end.
Okay. You all get yourselves comfortable. You notice that this booth is slightly set back from the rest of the bar, as if it's got a little bit of privacy going on. There's a couple of booths like that around this place.
I wonder why.
Well,
More in the shadows.
a bit. Yeah, the lighting here isn't as good. The window just doesn't quite like this area.
What can I see?
The brooding corner.
No, that's over in the other corner. You
Yeah.
can see that there is currently a black-haired human woman who is standing it, wearing all black with a pointy hat, who has currently got makeup that's run down her face. She has a bob cut.
Night Wraith down.
Night Wraith.
Marvin, the ghost is back.
I get the broom.
Well,
Actually, hold on. I get the broom.
oh yes, you actually can get the broom.
They can't put the broom stuck.
Yeah, it's tied to the wall.
By the ghost.
So, you sit down. I'm Lexington Green. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Now, I have urgent need of a vehicle. A specific
I was
vehicle.
going to say, 'cause he's got one.
No. I need a specific vehicle.
Okay.
This particular vehicle is an Arc Duet. Fuck, I've got to get the name right. Hold on.
Great character.
That's a weird car.
I'm going to assume you want the windows intact, so you want it more silent than that.
I mean, it's an open phaeton, so you don't need to break any glass.
It wasn't.
If you can avoid it, that'd be great. Here we go. Duke Arc-NCL V12. It's one of the big phaetons.
The mayor's car. Isn't it?
Yes, as it happens, it is the mayor's car. It's
Would it be specifically the men's car?
Or would you like any model?
yes, specifically the mayor's car, because it's got the adaptations my client is looking for.
We don't need to know the details, just need to know
Very well.
of the car. Just well, to get the car right, yes, but
Do they have registration plates yet?
We do, yes. Sorry, drop the cat voice. Yes, they do. If you want to ask him about that, you're welcome to do so.
Just so we know we've got the right one.
Yes, registration. He gives you a number. It's 09C4.
You got it?
Sequel.
09C4.
What's your favourite letter and number that?
where you see one car, I see four.
Yeah.
But you'll recognise it. It's a great big red phaeton. It's usually parked most of the time up in a car park, but there's security there. There's just two guys. You could, if you're quiet and quick, you would get in and get out quickly. You'd probably have to subdue the one on the door so that he doesn't go, raise the alarm when you drive out. But, I mean, if you can make that work, that's up to you. I don't know if he swings that way.
It is quite a well-known car.
It is distinctive, but I just need you to get it on the outskirts of town, and I can get it disappeared.
Okay. Which side of the
Well, it's a bit more complicated than that.
How far is this car park from the outskirts of town?
Well, the car park is in town,
Yes.
but the one you'll be taking it to, I've got to remember the name of the damn thing now. Hold on. Oh god, I didn't get the map up. Fuck! I'm an idiot. I've got to put the map up.
Oh no.
You being a bard, you wouldn't have any spells that could change the colour or something.
Yeah, press the just
The colour spray.
Yeah, that's not.
It doesn't actually spray things.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I can. Prestidigitation does make a. You can make a colour, a small mark.
It's 2 feet there.
so you'd have to sit there and just go.
It only lasts a short amount of time.
Yeah,
so
only
you won't
lasts
be able to do
an
the whole thing.
But
What you could do is put something distinctive on the side of it, like a badge or a label or something.
Good thing.
Where's the closest car repair company?
In town, there's a
I'm
variety.
sorry, I was.
Out of character, right? There's a variety of different ones in town which you could go to. You, being relatively familiar with this town, would know that there are Flambard garages and all sorts of different ones. Road King, if you want to go to somewhere that's a bit more truckery.
So, which one's more bougie?
Bougie. You'd probably be looking
But
for more.
would also be discreet.
I mean,
So we
I don't
dodgy.
need the colour actually changed. I was thinking more The mayor's quite a rich man, so if there's something wrong with his car, he's not going to fix it himself. He's going to take it to an expensive garage. Say, we
Right.
make it look like it's going to a garage.
You'd
with-
probably be looking to take it to Cigaris. He's the one who does fancy cars in town.
Are the plates
Does he,
black with white writing?
They're actually brown at this point.
does he normally put labels on the vehicles when he takes them? Like fake, like replacement number plates to say it's. I can't remember what the fuck I'm.
Trade plates.
Yeah.
No, that is not a thing.
Ah.
I was just thinking, why don't we just get some brown and white paint? Take a trip past the showroom, see if there's a nice red one with some plates on in the showroom, make a note of the number plate, subdue the guards, paint the number plate so it's got a legitimate red Phaeton number plate for a different vehicle, and just drive it.
Hey, you clearly have had more experience of it than you.
I mean,
I say that to you in character as well.
that's it's a lot of work, but if you're willing to
You
put
need-
it in,
We need to walk past the showroom, and if there's a red one, make a note of the plate, and just go to a paint store and buy some brown and white paint. The easiest way, and then we just knock the guards off, quickly paint the number plate, don't even have to wait for it to dry, and just drive off.
it's not a bad plan, I'll give you that.
Is it the only red Phaeton in the city, or are there more?
I don't know, to be brutally honest. There probably aren't, but might be.
Forgive me for the barrage of questions. I'm not from the city, but how thick is traffic late at night?
Oh, pretty empty most of the time, unless you're in the very centre of town.
Hmm.
Or the industrial quarter.
I wonder if it might not be more sensible to extricate the car at night. We can go and get it soon, hide it somewhere, and then actually getting it out of the city might be better done in the quiet of the evening.
Well, if you were going to get it at night, which you're not planning to, but just in case you were, you'd have to go to his residence,
Yes.
where it would be parked up overnight in a... Well, I think he usually parks it outside the garage rather than in it. But,
I imagine security will be quite a bit tighter there.
yes, I think he's got at least 6 or 7 guards there.
Well, if we were to take it at the car park, hide it somewhere until the evening, we could drive it out in relative safety.
It's 3-4 o'clock now, anyways. Is it?
But the problem-
it's not going to be that long till it gets dark. Anyway.
The problem with that is
Depending
that
what time of year
if we
it is.
take it and hide it, he will report it missing.
Mm.
Whereas we could get in it and drive it straight to where they want it,
Yeah.
possibly before it's even reported as stolen.
And worse than that, if you have one of the men in the parking garage is probably going to be doing a patrol regularly, so they'll pick up on it being missing before the mayor does.
That's true.
Unless you subdue him.
Well, I always think it's best to clear an area out before anything else needs doing. So
Oh,
I
no.
think both of these men need to be subdued.
Opening the map has crashed my laptop.
No.
To be fair, the map is like
It
23
is.
megabytes.
Assuming that the security guard doesn't do a check call to make sure that he's okay.
Oh,
Maybe.
my life. Scared the shit out of me now.
Don't get shut the doors. Okay, come in.
You could do.
Thank you.
We could either subdue the guard or do a like if you had the ability to cast a spell. Don't know if you do. Like an image of the vehicle, like a magic one.
I
That
don't know
you
if
think
anyone
that the
has
car is actually. I don't
magic
think any of
power
them
from
have.
enough.
I think you'd need a large illusion spell, not a minor one.
No, that's true.
If you
And that would cost us some essence.
well, it would cost you more than just some essence. It would cost you more than just essence. It would also mean that, well, I'm not paying that much.
Mm.
Because this is a bit of a rush job and the pay is not great. Sorry.
No, money is money. And
Depends
there's always.
on what it does is not great because I'm not exactly well off anyway.
Is the dealership on the way to the mayor's
Car park.
Yeah.
Well, is there
dealership?
a dealership
I
that
still
deals
think
in
we should just get
Phaetons?
this. I don't think we should be faffing around with trying to swap cars.
No,
We've got to take
You know,
two cars.
stealing the identity of a car, that's the difference.
I mean, if you just want to
We're
write
not really trying to repaint it.
if you just want to put a new number on it, you can certainly do that.
No, to make it up.
I mean, it's not like the police have a database of all the cars in the city. That'd be ridiculous.
Yes, no, quite. Yeah. God, I'm lucky it's the 30s, isn't it?
How
let's-
smart of clothes do you have? Because one excuse we could use is we're chauffeurs driving it.
5 chauffeurs driving one
Yeah.
car.
Because it's the mayor's car, we need extra manpower.
Why have I got the Ocean's
Yeah.
11 music playing as you're all dressed up as chauffeurs walking towards the garage?
Dear me.
I could disguise you as the car seat.
How about
Yeah,
one of
it
us
has
drives the
actually
car
crashed.
Oh shit.
and the other one's just shadow in
Mm.
the other car, and then if we're
Yeah.
pulled over, the 4 of you can jump out and.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe 2 just for safety. 2 in the mayor's car and the 3 following.
So what are we going to do? We're just going to go off the guards, jump in the car, and just drive it to where you want it.
It's the most simple option.
better
but,
that we knock them out instead
Simple
of
as that.
offing them, as that would leave too much of a mess.
Yes, and I don't want people dead if you can avoid it.
Oh, man.
I think we can do our best.
I mean, I understand if you have to defend yourselves, but
Mm.
it brings a lot more heat down if you know,
Yes.
kill people.
Quite,
Especially security.
especially connected to the mayor.
Yeah.
Well, I think
I didn't vote for him anyway.
I mean, if you want to know who the mayor is, you have to wait for me to fucking restart.
nah. I think let's steal a set of plates from somewhere, whack them on the car. That's a good one.
Does your buyer want the car the same colour?
I don't think the colour matters. It's the vehicle itself and the adaptations. That's what
We haven't got
matters.
time to paint
Yeah, I
it.
think that'll take too long.
We just
We'll just
go.
go. Knock the guards out.
Mm.
2 of us jump in it. 3 people following your car and take it to the location that.
Mm. I do think switching the plates is also a good idea. As it is the mayor's car, police may know those by rote.
But they may also know the look of the mayor's cars.
Oh, they'll definitely know the look of the mayor's car.
It's a pretty famous car.
Mm.
But if the number plate's different, you might be able to get away with it. But the adaptations are also going to be distinctive as well, so any
But
kind of
if-
scrutiny.
It might be just enough to throw them long enough for us to get out.
What adaptations has it got? Are they that noticeable?
Well, they're fairly noticeable, yes. I mean, it's the mayor's car.
So what's it got?
There's the mayor on the side of it in massive letters.
Vote.
So it's adapted to be driven by a halfling.
Let's see.
Oh, so
No,
you'll
that
be
I'll,
does.
I'll drive.
That
the
does
mayor's
pose
car
a
then.
problem.
Yeah.
Well, even a halfling is shorter than you.
You probably have to drive it considering most of us are pretty fucking tall.
How permanent are these?
They're what I need the car for.
Yes, but
Ah.
what I'm saying is, are they attached extensions
They
or
are-
are they integral to
They
the
are
car?
built into the vehicle. This was made professionally. That's why my client wants it.
How big on average is a halfling? Asking out of character,
I think they're like that tall.
which is to say 3 foot,
That's what my
2 to 3
height
foot, yeah.
2 to 3 foot. So even you'd be
I'm 4
quite,
foot, so yeah.
Yeah,
You
even
could,
you're
you could
quite
squeeze
big.
into it.
I could not.
The rest of us are not going to be able to do that.
Convenient.
And I can drive, so
Ah,
Well, I think we know who the driver of the mayor's car is. Then.
well, convenient random child we found.
Yeah.
Under bad circumstances, you could drive it as well, but it would be like you would have disadvantage because you're.
So, mhm.
You can get away with it.
cool.
Well, in that case, yes. I think let's steal some plates, swap them out.
I'm not even going to bother sit. I'm just going to get. Is there a hardware store on the way?
It
I'd
probably
like some
is, yes.
white paint and a paintbrush, please.
Do it yourself.
What you need, brown,
No,
then white.
no, just slightly add.
Oh, I see what you're.
So instead of an O, because it's 09, isn't it? Just change it to 8.
Yeah, it's 009C4.
Change the O to an 8.
0, 9.
09
Or the 9 to an 8.
The
C4.
mayor, people know what he looks like. And there's no way we could disguise you to look like the mayor, so it just looks like the mayor's driving his car.
Well, he doesn't drive his own car, so.
Yes, it
Oh, he
does.
does.
Oh, is he a halfling?
That's why it's adapted for him.
But there is quite a height difference between the two.
I think.
Perspective can be.
Nah. We'll just paint the white on the number plate to make sure it's a different plate.
Change the 9 to an 8 and the C to
To
a
a-
0 or
Yeah.
something.
You'll be
Yeah.
going to the Navy Way Motel.
Navy Way Motel. That's where we're going outside the city, or the outskirts of the city.
Yeah, it's actually quite a bit outside the city. It's towards the naval base.
Oh, right, okay. So we are actually outside the
Yeah.
city proper, so
But
we
you've got-
will be in the
You've
countryside.
got a nice long straight road, well, mostly straight road, that leads to it. So you've got plenty of time to just nail it down there and try out the speed.
Okay.
No,
Cool.
driving sensibly, no
Yeah,
suspicion.
Let's
You
not
don't want to
get
see
it.
how fast it can
No,
go?
I'd love to see how
We'll
fast
get
it can
pulled
go, but I
over.
think that's
It
a
does
very bad
100 miles
idea.
an hour.
No.
You don't want to drive it like you stole it because you stole it.
No, we drive it like it's mine, and I'm behaving.
And you
Drive it like-
got
drive
to
it like
pay the
Daisy.
insurance.
Right, is there a hardware store in the local vicinity? Do you know if there's one?
You'll know that there is probably a hardware store nearby, yeah.
How much is the payment?
It's 25 ahead.
Okay. What, $25 or more?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in.
Uh,
What's my name?
And
Yeah.
$5 up front for materials.
I mean, yeah, you're asking a fair bit there. That's
Two.
I mean, $2. All right, I can do you $2 up ahead, but it's coming out of your castle. He fiddles around in his wallet and takes out $2.
Woohoo!
For paint and such.
Yes.
Now, I need this done as soon as possible. Basically, I need it by tomorrow night, but if you can get it sooner, that's great.
Well, I think we all have a job to do then,
I
gentlemen.
think we'll see you very shortly.
Excellent. Well, you see my colleagues.
Will they
Well,
meet
no,
us
we
back
have that.
here upon completion of the
No, we'll go to the.
What are the
You go to Navy Way Motel.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, what did you ask?
what do they look like? How do we know?
Yeah,
Who are
what
they
they
connected?
My colleague for this one, she is. Fuck, what's her name?
That's an interesting name.
One second. I need to make sure I get the name right. Because it's funny.
This guy that's running this
she's
operation
from Family
is really
Talk.
forgetful. It's quite troubling, really.
Shut the fuck up.
It's concerning.
He isn't running this entire operation. Yes, you'll probably be dealing with Gertrude Makepeace, but she might send Danforth instead.
Gertrude or Danforth. Okay.
Well, Gertrude you'll recognise. She's a gift.
Oh,
She's
well,
only
yes,
three
that's
frames.
quite distinctive.
If she
Different people,
sends,
yeah.
if she sends Charlie Danforth, now he's half elf.
Yes.
Are you actually saying that in character?
At least he's
Yes.
half good then.
Wow.
Yeah,
Judgmental.
not the Empire.
No, we
Yeah.
Right.
Do we have lodgings in the city, or do we know where our lodgings are?
You probably have lodgings if you want to have them, but none of you guys have lodgings specifically set up yet.
So are we all basically, have we all got like backpacks on and things like that?
Presumably at this point, if you're carrying stuff with you,
Yes.
or suitcases more likely.
Yeah. I probably have a large trunk that I've left out front then
Doesn't have
on
feet.
the. I wish.
Is it a sort of cello-shaped thing? Is it by chance?
Well, it might be depending on the weapon, but it's just our very large steamer trunk because there's more. Let's say there's more than one heavy item in there.
What guns do you buy?
Huh?
Did you get the LMG after all?
I didn't get the LMG. No, I got the Savage. Well, the barbarian arms. Because I deferred to the sensible course
You can get an LMG at some point,
at some point. Yeah,
and you can pintle mount it.
I can. Yes, this is true. I remember you saying. But yes, so there is that I must insist that we take in the car.
Okay, but after this job, I know a local hotel because
This place.
yeah,
This place has rooms.
this place.
This place has rooms.
Is it cheap?
You can't. Well, actually, I can say. Yeah, it's not too bad. Price is pretty good. The food is excellent. The
food is
food is
excellent.
excellent.
One of the best in town.
And we're on call.
Well, unless you want to pay for the really ridiculous restaurants.
Yeah.
It's certainly the best which you're going to find at this price range.
Will we, if this job goes well, would these rooms be reserved for us?
Well, you'd have to speak with Ango. I wouldn't know about that. I'd just pay the rent and stay here myself.
I see. How much is it, by the way?
Well, one doesn't like to talk. You'd have to speak to Ango about his exact rates.
Very well.
He probably gets break rates anyway.
Yeah, discounted.
Well, let's go and buy some paint.
Mm.
Well, if you want to have a word with Ango before, he might be able to look after stuff for you if you need to drop it off.
You
I
guys,
certainly am going
you
to.
guys
so-
talk about the rooms. I shall put your luggage in my boot of my car.
Well, yeah, that's fair. Actually,
I don't
it would
bother.
probably
Luggage,
be best
you've
to
got
take it
clothes
with
and
us.
that.
this time.
Okay. Do you want to have a word with Anger, or are you just going to go stuff in the trunk?
We'll pop it in the trunk first, and then I'll have a word with Anger. I
Okay.
think,
You go up to the person who's employing you and attempt to stuff it up his nose.
yeah. Up above the plate.
Sorry. I couldn't resist that.
So, going outside, there is the mode of transport for which I got here was a taxi. So,
Bit
it's
of an off at this
large. Yeah,
Oh, you've got a taxi.
oh God.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Fair. But this steamer trunk is about how long would it be? About 5 foot in length.
Oh yeah.
So it's a big thing.
I think you should speak to the landlord.
I think
I'll
that-
leave you
yeah,
behind.
maybe-
I think you might have difficulty fitting it in the trunk of this, because
Yeah.
this one probably has a trunk about.
Okay.
I think
In
I
that
think
case, I will.
Kronk would complain about his MPG. If you
Yeah.
put that.
Yeah, I think you probably would, in fairness, yeah. So in that case, I will.
What's his name?
Croc, not Kronk.
It's all coming together.
Oh, yeah.
Kronk is the dumb fucker.
In that case, I will go up to Ango and inquire about the rooms.
Bonjour, what can I get for you now?
Do you have any rooms for spare?
To rent.
Yes, to rent.
We do have rooms, but they're normally available for people on the books, if you know what I mean.
Well, depending on how this goes, we may well be. If not, would you mind looking after something for me?
I'll need to know what it is.
Well, maybe we should get it inside first.
Certainly. He calls out.
If this
He
is-
calls out to the person whose name I've managed to forget.
This is too awkward. You could literally just dump it in my house.
Getting it there.
Wait,
might be
you have a house?
No.
Oh wait, hang on a minute.
My room.
Ah, time to work out what your money is.
Yeah, minus 800. You're in debt.
Why do you think I'm working for him?
Your mortgage payments are
So,
what you're working on.
You can have a word. Sorry, he'll say, I could get Davil to help you with it. He points to the saxophonist. How big is this case?
I point out the bay windows look quite low,
yeah.
are they?
Yeah,
I point
but
to
they're
the.
like sort of there.
I point to the large steamer trunk that's probably poking out the top.
In that case, maybe you'll get Mr. Rocks.
Yes, I think.
If you'll come with me. He's
follow
going to shout over to the hostess. Gamil, would you mind watching the bar at the moment? She takes over the bar. He leads you through the kitchens.
It's still there.
Stop it.
What do
He's watching the bar.
He takes you out through the kitchens, which you can see are steaming. There's food prepared, and you also notice there is food magically preserved.
Ooh, okay.
Somebody is a caster,
Mm,
and somebody can afford the essence cost.
interesting. Okay.
And then, as you head outside, I get to read box text.
Yay.
Very quickly, as a magic caster, do I start with any essence?
Did it say so in your background? No, it
No,
didn't.
no.
Because you're supposed to buy it with your starting money.
Oh,
And none of you
missed
got to do it. Have fun.
I don't have spells
Ah.
that would care.
As
In
you...
fairness, I did
Well,
not
I
know
do
that
have
was the
spell
case.
here.
Oh, my apologies. I did think I'd explain that.
no.
Ah, no.
Well, in that case, we can say at the end of this session that you can buy at the rate that they'll do that.
Fair enough.
So, out back,
What he does is-
a garage faces the cafe's rear across a moderately large courtyard. Used kegs and crates neatly piled in a corner. A shirt-sleeved Rocks works on a small truck, tinkering with its engine and tools that seem comically small for his huge hands. His horned face turns to look at the intruders into his realm as he pauses his work, the scent of motor oil and cooking lingering in the air. This man is a Rocks. They are rhino people. He is fucking huge. And he is also hench. This is a heavy-set man with a lot of muscle on him.
Yeah, but he'll make light work of this box then.
He looks up as you approach. And let me make sure I get his name right. Ango. Mr. Blake. This gentleman needs help with a case.
It's been unsolved for 7 years.
Very well. It's not like I was busy with anything. Where is it?
It is out front.
Right.
I lead him through.
He follows you.
Yes.
Ango goes back to the bar.
Okay, okay. As
Mr.
we
Rocks.
pass Ango, I will ask him, where are we putting this?
He will tell you that Mr. Blake will find a suitable place for it. Mr.
Very
Blake
well.
grunts.
Very well.
He goes outside and picks up the case with one hand
Naturally.
and gets you to open the door. You hear the radio is playing in the background as Charlie Checker is doing his usual inane banter between songs.
Naturally.
Heading through the place, he leads you to the garage where you can see there are a number of vehicles parked up here in various states of repair.
Mm-hmm.
Make a perception check.
Ooh.
Since you're the only one who's there,
Ooh,
it's just him.
that ain't good. 9.
Don't worry about it, man.
Okay.
He goes over and looks around the place and then sets your case down up on a shelf. These are large metal structure shelf with wooden boards across them.
How high up is the shelf that he's
It's
put
about
up?
head height for him, so it's about head height for you.
Okay, so is there a method by which I can get up and get into this case?
Not easy. I mean, you could open it from where it is,
It's gonna be a bit difficult.
In
to
that
try and get
case,
in.
but it would be sort of like there.
In that case, before he puts it up, I would say, do you mind if I get something out of it first?
Go on.
Thank you. I pop it open.
It's the
and,
largest crack pipe.
There is sort of clothes folded on top of it, and I reach in and grab 2 handles and lift up the false top.
Mm-hmm.
And underneath there is a unstrung Yumi bow, a katana, a full katana, and the thing that I'm going into the case for, the Barbarian Arms 30-06 revolver and the box of cartridges, and I put that away. Sorry, rotary rather, the lever action.
Lever action, yeah.
And I tuck the box of cartridges in, and I sling the rifle so it is concealed by my long coat.
That's like a thing
And I... What?
Slap him in the face for me, please.
that was funny. I thought I was too.
I replace the false top, and I will close it and lock it,
He'll put it on a slightly lower one so it'd be easier for you to access.
and for your silence on its contents.
A single pound.
Okay, you. All right.
Can I do an insight check to see if that was
Go ahead.
enough to
Of course you
locate him? Okay,
You
that should be
insulted
good.
him with that.
That's a dirty 20.
He would have been silent anyway.
Fair enough.
He does not give a shit.
I mean, hell, I'm in his good books now. So
He's
okay.
probably going to tell Ango, but Ango was going to ask what was in there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, 1 second, I just need to ban a bot.
Oh,
What's a disgusting?
Cheeky fucker.
The weird thing is, they actually had auto mod worked the other day. Actually banned a bot. Well, it held for questioning a bot, and then it's only done it once. It's not done it since, and I am going to hit you two if you keep distracting.
100 quid on eBay. He's out of print.
Yeah.
That's been for you.
Right then, what do you wish to do from here, folks?
Well, I'm ready to go. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Let's go.
It's not like a booster seat or a child seat in the back or anything we have to move, is there?
my entire litter of children.
What time of year is it, by the way?
It's going to be early in the year, so it's like January.
Perfect. In that case, I will
Bit nippy then.
I will button up my coat as we're going to
Sure.
make easier the concealment of this weapon.
Cool. So, let me just finish banning this one. There we go. Sorry. Okay. So you prepare yourselves. You head over to the car. The car does have 2 main seats in the front, but it's a bench seat, so you can squeeze a third person in. If they were small, you could probably squeeze in 4, but that would make it driving a little bit awkward. There is also a rumble seat in the back, which folds up to reveal, again, a 2-seater, but you could just about squeeze a third person in, if you're friendly.
Well, I'm fine with being in the back. I've ridden in worse transport before.
I think-
have to be in the front because I'm fucking drunk.
I think
Yes.
the big dude needs to go in the front with you, and the 3 of us will have to squeeze in the back. Because I'm small, and you two are human size.
Yeah,
so
I'm
that's probably the best.
reasonably svelte.
I'm
Yeah,
light as well.
yeah, okay, yeah. We can get away with that.
You can sit in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll sit in the middle.
You get the interior seat. The rumble seat, by the way, folds up out of the rear boot area, so you are literally riding around in the open air.
Okay.
If it starts raining, have fun with that.
Fair.
Oh, it's just I left my driving gloves at home.
In fact,
As I...
you know what? Let's roll to see what the weather's
Yeah,
like.
that's a good idea.
Just don't put your head out the window too much.
You can have the window rolled down if you wish.
Drives like Ace Ventura.
Your car is specially modified with a speedometer out the window.
It is due hard for the fat.
Why wear it?
Because he's an idiot.
Because it's a cool one.
Okay.
NPCs,
Yes.
do they technically get death saves when we kill them?
No, that's a player.
So I
Player
can't
everything.
stabilize somebody that we kill.
I will say, if it is,
Spare the die.
if you are trying to avoid killing them, i.e., you are doing non-lethal damage,
Yeah.
they become unconscious when you knock them down.
So someone
But
with
that's-
a hammer and then spare the die.
It's no. So it's like if you do unconscious damage,
Yeah.
you're deliberately trying to just knock them out.
Yeah.
If you do normal damage and they go unconscious, that's when spare the dying happens. Because if they drop to 0 points from purely non-lethal damage, you've just given them a good whack, basically. So yeah, you don't need to worry about spare the dying unless I've like put a bullet through their head.
You cannot do non-lethal damage with a gun unless you're like, hitting somebody with it.
Yes.
Well, I mean, what if you just shoot them in the knee?
You
I mean, you stop them from running away, but it's still pretty fucking lethal.
yeah, you're still going to sever blood vessels. And the like.
Yeah, it's not going to be a pleasant
It will require
experience.
immediate medical attention. Now, spare the dying could be deployed on somebody who is down, so long as it is that turn.
Cool.
So you can't wait a turn or something. You have to do it that turn.
Cool.
They don't get death saves. Right. The weather today is clear. Temperatures are moderate, about 6 degrees, so it's a little chilly, but it's January, so
Mhm.
expect. It's a little warmer than normal though. So there is a light wind of 3 miles per hour.
Very well.
What
Pretty
direction?
temperate
No.
then.
It's coming from the southwest.
I'm going to get in the middle of the back of the rumble seat,
Okay.
and I will do my best to sit down
We're
whilst
getting
also
to get ready to
continuing to run.
rumble.
And it's less than 3 foot, so it's concealable certainly.
And it's Lawrence with the steel chair.
Right then. So you're driving towards the car park. You've been given the address, so you know where you're going. Is there anywhere you want to go on the way, like to buy the stuff that?
Yes,
You
Yes.
I want to stop at a general store and get a paintbrush and some white paint.
Why are you driving it backwards?
With driving with style.
He's going to do a J turn.
Anyway, you're buying paint.
Yeah.
you're
So you guys are going to stop off. Let's stop off.
stop off.
You're probably going to be going to Holster's Hardware.
My figure's not going to fit in
Mine is.
So you head over to a nearest Holster's Hardware store. You
Yep.
head inside. There's a variety of different things. Have you ever seen the fork handle stage?
Yeah.
Scene?
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
basically that interior.
Very nice. Okay.
And what are you buying?
I would like.
What are you buying?
I would like
Bye.
one
Hello,
small tin of white paint,
All right.
metal paint if you do it. Oh, mind you, we're in the early 90s, isn't it? So
It's
it's
all
just like
metal paint.
it's all metal paint, isn't it? It's all
Yeah.
basically lead based. So yeah,
early 90s. No, we're in the early 30s.
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah,
So you are presently
We're
going to
time
be
warp,
buying.
we're in 1997.
Let me see. What would be the closest equivalent I
Oh, wait a
can
minute.
think
We're back in
of?
MIB.
You know what? I'll probably say this is probably something equivalent to like oil, because paints are based on
America
oil.
immediately invaded
Right.
hardware store.
So I think that's a fair assessment.
Mhm.
In that case, I'll put it priced at lantern oil prices. So that would be 50 cents for 10 charges. So I'll say that this is a 10 charge thing. So you can paint 10 times with this little can.
Cool.
And it's 50 cents.
and a paintbrush.
A paintbrush, I'm going to say that's going to be 10 cents. So 60
And-
cents, please.
Do you have any we're in a general harvest protective face masks, like even if they're material ones, just to stop dust?
It's the
I
1930s.
know, but still had like, still put
Asbestos, one of the best materials ever made.
Yeah,
mate.
no, we're talking
Got
about.
fire. It's great.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
No, just talking about because like
You
when
want a
was,
bandana?
yes,
You want to buy a bandana in a hardware store? They don't do them.
no,
Yeah,
okay,
pretty right.
You can go to a shop and get a cravat.
that'll do. Yes.
Okay.
Fred Joe.
So 60 cents for your paint.
what
and
are these?
paintbrush.
The
Those
cents.
are 10 cents.
So yeah.
And
So you need
Right,
6
they're a
silvers.
single cent. And you have 7 silvers, I believe. So double check it's actually giving me the correct amount. That is 5.
You want another one?
how much did you say? 6.
60.
He counted.
Counted. It's coinage.
This is why I'm doing it with coin.
Yeah.
Because if you pull off a trick on me with the money, it sticks.
Yeah.
If I pull off a trick on you with,
With
the
the
money,
money,
it sticks.
hmm
Is that fair, everybody?
I think that's perfectly fair. Yeah.
Bear in mind, I will say, if you have problems, you yourself have problems, but your character wouldn't, I will say that you can make a roll instead.
When you say trick, do you mean like this really impressive magic trick with the coin?
No, I mean like
No, you
probably
twat.
Yeah.
Of course not.
I mean I.
Oh, where's this come
No.
from?
No, I mean, if I was supposed to pay you, say, $20, and I give you two notes, and you take them, go, oh, it's 10. There you go, perfect. And the bottom one's a 1.
Right.
James can't count. You might need.
Yeah,
That's why I gave him the option of doing the roll instead.
You can count.
Anyway, and you were looking for a cravat as well, weren't you?
Something like that. Yes.
Okay.
Some sort of scarfy.
Clothing, cheap outfit, underwear, shirt, pants.
A pair of pants over my head with the others there. No one will recognise me.
I'm going to say that this is equivalent to a. Actually, I don't have handkerchiefs. I will need to add them.
Give scarf.
Flannels?
No, but I would say this is equivalent to either gloves or hat, whichever is cheapest. A cheap hat is 80 cents. Cheap gloves are $1 for work gloves. So I will say 80 cents, please.
If you're painting, you want gloves to protect your hands from getting paint on them.
I'm not bothered about that.
You can pick up gloves while you're here.
Oh, no, I'm fine.
Do we have gloves?
You can get leather gloves a $1. Oh no, sorry, leather gloves are $5. Work gloves are $1.
I'll get a set of work gloves.
Sure.
I
I
have work.
think gloves. But...
DNA? Who cares about that?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. This day and age, don't want.
How much was that?
Well done.
That's like.
If I hadn't dropped it, I might have gotten away with that.
No, I thought, I bet you tried to shortchange me straight away. Yep.
It's just demonstrating the point.
I love this sheet. Firearms. Yeah, whatever.
Oh, you haven't even bothered, have you?
He
You
has no
have
gun.
a single gun.
No,
That you. probably
I don't
should.
believe in guns,
you
remember?
can pick one up if you want at some point.
Odd for remembering gunnery.
I'm a cleric.
Yeah.
I am
Still odd for
your
remembering
birthday.
whatever.
So, gentlemen, you are all in the vehicle. Oh yeah, make a note of anything you buy.
Doing that in my notes section.
Not in your notes section. You have an inventory section for a reason.
Oh, that'll do. It's easier there.
No, I specifically said in the inventory section. You have an inventory sheet.
Oh, yes. I've been filling in already.
Oh, this whole thing. Oh,
Yeah.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. It's just guns.
But
For
it
me,
would
it's
be like
just weapons.
clothing, equipment, stuff you leave at home, stuff you've got on you, weird stuff you've got in the car.
I mean, really, the only thing that I've got is clothes
So
and my weapons, and that's
that's carried on person. So you've got
Yeah.
one. Now, the reason, guys, the reason why I'm asking you to do this is so that we can keep track of what you're carrying without having to keep track of weight. Think of these as slots. Each one of these can hold a slot of equipment. So it will be a single item. Now, with bullets, or stuff that comes in boxes and that, you can fit a box into a slot.
So
Okay.
dog tags I'm wearing.
So what?
Yeah, you know, that's, I'm not going to say that.
What is our box? Is that 50 rounds, 100 rounds?
Depends on the ammunition type. It's what they're sold in.
Okay.
So they'll be on the price list with 20 rounds a box or 30 rounds a box, and that's how many of that particular one you can carry.
And that's specifically in the price list, isn't it?
Yes.
Have a Harbauer.
Right then. What was I going to say?
There we are.
you drive off to the hardware store, and then you're going to head to the parking garage.
Yep.
Would you guys like a map?
Yes, please.
Right then,
That'll be
Joe.
$20.
The maps are not that expensive.
30. Box of 30, yeah.
That's what I say. Oh, I mean, I should say anti-tank shells. Yes, I get a box of 50 of them, please.
Yeah.
No, if you're going to carry anti-tank shells, you carry individuals.
Very rare. Yeah. I'm glad I went. I'm glad I went with the right one because the other weapon ammunitions were very rare.
The legs we can move so that you can
Oh,
fine.
fine.
Your legs.
Oh, we're already off.
I was going to say.
God damn it! I'm looking right at the bloody alley.
Yeah, I'll turn them off.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's what I have in my face while I'm streaming.
Why? Why didn't you do it?
I don't
Well,
have
I
the
mean,
proper
the
streamer
you
light,
have
the
to
big
be
ring
brave
one.
for streaming.
I have one of those. It's awful. It's actually worse than doing that.
We don't need the nose part.
Your nose pads are uneven, my friend. That's why they keep slipping off your face
Ah,
because
well,
they're all
right.
squished in.
Yeah, frame is quite splayed.
Could
Behind-
you help me
behind-
by
yeah,
putting
it's not
these into a rectangle?
No, it's, the frame is splayed.
How big are
You
rectangle?
can see
As
it's up.
big as you can make it, ideally.
Behind you is some more.
That's
Behind you, there's 5 more. The
5 more big ones.
Oh, and
Oh,
really.
there's
That's
one of them.
they're all technical. That's it.
Oh, it's green.
I think
How do they all start? That they're all
Yeah.
different.
I
Yeah,
think,
they're all green to start with.
I think from now on, I'm going to use a basic map to draw stuff out from, and
Well,
use
look
these
back
for
on
the
it.
tool.
It looks like you might be for like a gambling company. He only needs a fucking toothpick in his mouth.
The only thing I can think of these is what is it? Marriage will kill you, Frank. It's murder.
Right.
You can
Oh, yeah, another quarter back.
yes. Cycle path in the middle of town.
Yeah, green
Another
emission.
one there.
Ah,
Yeah, it's the only place that psychopaths.
the only place where the
I think I
psychopaths are allowed. You want to murder someone? Do it in this square here.
It's
Out
like
of this
that,
square,
There
illegal.
you go.
that old
Bigger,
fallacy
bigger.
of the you can murder a
I've
Welshman
got
in
one
Harley
without,
Castle's courtyard. Or, no, not Harley Castle. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, I know.
And we'll just
If the-
With an absolute lie. Yeah, there are a couple of corners like that if you want those.
Okay, if I flip this one away from here, put that down to there, and swap.
This is the carpet.
In fact,
And if it's
actually,
the
no.
scale, obviously we've got it because that car was
It
a lot
is.
bigger than we.
Right.
If it's the scale, then this dog is the size of a fucking the car.
That dog is the size of a horse.
So
Like,
this
it's
is the next floor.
dark side of
Box.
it.
This area is not available.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is it a multi-story car park? Is it?
Yep.
Even more.
This is not a ground floor car park. This is a multi-story building. There are approximately 4 stories. Sorry. There are 3 stories above the ground level.
Great. And I bet the mayor's car's on the top floor.
So what I'm going to do.
So first of all,
It's a halfling, of course it is. Sorry, I've got to just.
it's fine.
Gotta-
Feel free
it's
to
gotta
check me
be-
out.
OCD.
Yeah. it's
Now,
gotta be.
this bit at the front here is actually a booth, which is where one of the guys who was working here.
This bit.
I'll turn it that way so it's a bit more.
Oh yeah.
So there is a guy
Tickets, please, mate.
who is in there, currently working.
Apparently.
Now, this is the ground floor at the moment.
Mhm.
You haven't seen the vehicle as you were driving by outside. There is parking outside. None of the mayor's vehicle is not amongst the cars that are out there.
How many stories are there to this place?
There appears to be 3 stories above ground.
Okay.
So it's fairly tall. for
Yeah,
a
it's
parking
quite tall.
garage. But it is plain concrete. It looks like it was built in the last 5 years. This is a new building. There is a single guard who is waiting in a booth. He seems to be sat back reading a magazine. This man appears to be.
Joyce is fishing.
You know what? I'm going to say this guy is human.
Oh,
Oh, hold on.
Did not cowboy in.
It's such a huge hat, isn't
It
it?
is ridiculously huge.
Yeah.
For those of you who are at home and are wondering what the fuck I'm wearing,
This.
Ah,
Did you just say he's got a big helmet?
yeah. I've been accused of this before, but I cannot.
Wait.
Hello, cat. You were not supposed to get in here.
You left the door open.
Sorry.
Close the door. You born in a barn?
Yeah, he was.
I
Oh,
have
fuck.
acquired a cat. He is mine now.
See, this is what happens when the cats get let in. The DM goes rogue. He goes completely AWOL.
So, what do you wish to do while you are here?
Right.
People
How-
are curious. This is the.
How shall we effect an entrance?
Oh God, no! You do not want to go that way, do you? No. Hold on, cat's going outside.
How shall we effect an entrance to this place? Do we actually want to drive in like we're parking,
We can
or
either-
shall?
There's two options,
No, I
really.
think we need to just sneak in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's only two options. We walk in there, or we always walk/drive in there.
Is it a public car park or is it private?
I imagine it's 3-story tall. It's not going to be
I mean,
private.
yeah, it's going to be public with that size.
Oh, so in that case then,
Is there
We'll just walk
a?
Good.
Is there a fire escape?
No.
There's
Not
no.
no... from outside.
Okay. Well, not on the street side of the building, at least.
Yeah.
Is there an alleyway that goes down the side of the building at all?
Yes, you would be able to go around the outside of it.
Hmm.
I'll say that there is a staircase here.
Yeah. So,
That's where the stairs are.
okay.
Sorry.
So if we're upstairs, we don't have to go. Can we go past the booth?
Yeah.
You would have to go past the booth.
We still need to park this somewhere.
Or you could walk in.
Street block it.
Yeah, we could just.
You could walk into this place and go upstairs as if you were going to get a car, but you'd need to show your pass.
Yeah, and that's why I'm thinking we could just sneak in.
um,
I'd like to do a proper recce of the building first. I want to check if there's a fire escape or anything around the back of the or the sides of the building.
why don't you just park your car in it?
Could do.
It depends on how attentive the attendant is being. Because if we go in with 5 of us and then 2 of us leave in that one and 3 of
He's
us
not
leave
going to
in
be
another.
conscious when we leave.
Oh, we want to knock him out as well, do we? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it look like you have to get a ticket to park in here?
Yeah.
Then that's
Is it pay on display or pay on way out?
Pay on your way in.
that's the problem. Right. If we're paying on the way in, then
You pay on the way in. He gives you a ticket. When you come back, you show your ticket.
okay, cool. It's not like he writes down your car details.
You don't know.
So
Yeah.
we'd need
Because
the ticket.
If he
for
writes
other
down the
to
car
get out
details,
quietly.
we are the last vehicle to enter in here before the car was stolen.
So
It's a bit sus.
knock him out.
Wise.
take everything off his desk
Or we just,
and open the
I
barrier
I'd
yourself.
still like to do a recce of the building first.
or we
to
park
see.
far way down the street, walk up, do the recce of the building, and sneak in.
I prefer
Because then
that.
there's no paperwork track of us.
Yeah. There's no further that way.
Well then, if you park up, just put the thing down the road.
Thank you.
We just say it's down the road.
I'm going to put it there.
By the way, I'm going to say this is the vehicle you are looking for.
Okay.
This is not
Whoa.
the vehicle you're looking for.
So, for those of you at home, it is this. It's a Rolls Royce technically, but in the real game, it's not. It is not.
It's a legally
clear.
distinct.
It is a legally distinct that looks exactly like
in the
Cadillac.
in the
Yeah.
real game, not the fake world.
It is a Duke Arc-en-Ciel, which for those of you who speak French, which I believe you speak French as well, don't you? Oh no. Okay. For those of you who speak French or Cahosan version of common, means rainbow, Duke of the Rainbow,
Huh. Very nice.
or Rainbow Duke.
Rainbows.
Skittles mobile.
So,
Okay.
oh, hold on, I'm an idiot. I've got to put the cars on the map.
Oh yeah.
Distribute these cars in parking spaces.
Liz,
Okay.
is it like every 2 squares of space,
Yeah,
or every 1 square?
pretty much every.
Every. Oh right. I see. Every
Actually-
cube.
Yeah.
General store.
You could just nick. No one pays all those.
This is a very good point.
Yeah.
I've got the paint now though.
Yeah, but it's quicker to nick another one.
Well, you got tools.
I mean, it probably is quick as paint.
Nobody's got these tools.
Oh, it's a mugboat.
Is it electric?
From Milk Lab.
Well, it's got only.
That's standard. Oh, not. Is that Standard Oil? As in the Standard Oil company?
Probably.
I might just burn that one for the fuck of it.
I draw that one.
There is a clear
Well, they already
path
did
down
that,
this
didn't they?
road, so
Mhm.
hold on. Yeah, you can put it there.
But then the back of it has to remain clear for
Yeah.
further car.
This is clear around there.
Oh, so you can put them sort of.
And one more. So I'll put that one.
This isn't very realistic. There's got to be one that's like that.
One and a
No, not that one. That one can't.
No,
be.
not
Yeah.
that.
All right, hang on.
In fact, that one can't. Be. Yeah.
There you go. All right.
I'll put that one like there. It's a complete asshole.
Crash in the fucking mailman.
Yeah, no, stopped it.
So-
The brakes stopped it. No.
For you guys,
Big question: what's a mail van who parked in a non-story car?
shut the fuck up.
George Regina
Look,
Royal Mail.
I just grabbed stuff
Your
that was the
wreck,
same
sorry.
scale. They're cheap, they're shit. If you want, look, most of
want
the stuff
proper
I've
stuff.
got is this scale,
Yeah.
which is a bit of a fucking difference.
It's
Oh,
a
that
bit
clearly-
more closer though.
That is a car driven by a Goliath.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
So it's
Yeah.
working.
Yeah, yeah. Mm.
Anyway,
Anyhow, yes, go.
so which it isn't. This is Bugatti.
hmm
So you guys can recce the place. Do you want to go around outside
I would like to, yeah.
as a group?
Yeah, ditto.
No, we should go one at a time because if we're doing it as a group, that's very conspicuous.
I'll just say that there is another layer above, basically.
Yeah, that's fine. So, I reckon one of us should do this.
I'll go.
None of us are Spanish.
One.
Um,
Hold on. Got something I could stab him with here in a minute.
What are you looking for?
perception,
Sorry?
Oh, I was
I
thinking-
can't use a knife. That would actually
My
get me in trouble.
perception
0.
is 0, but myself.
That's
See,
good.
the eye still
This-
+6 and perception +1.
This is much funnier and much more painful when coming out of your arse.
Can we not? Can we just play the game? Anyway,
Yeah.
I nominate our elven friend to do the recce.
Okay. How are you getting into the building? Assume. Well, actually, no. You're just going around the outside.
You're going around.
Okay. Okay. Make me a perception check as you're going around. This will dictate how much you get from this.
Ooh.
10.
Okay. Would you like to take some time and thus have advantage?
Yes.
Okay. I will say that because you're hanging around a bit, they'll get a bit more attention if you do this. Okay. All right.
Okay, that was worth it.
24.
24. Okay. So as you are going around the place,
Goodbye.
you can see that there doesn't seem to be any kind of fire escape on this building because it's the 1930s
hmm
and it's a car park.
Okay.
They haven't really thought to do fire escapes on these yet. The assumption is that the concrete staircase would survive a fire and be fine.
Fires happen, people die, natural selection.
It's not even that. It's a concrete staircase. Concrete doesn't burn.
Is this which is not correct?
No, it isn't.
Is this whole place like a solid concrete slab, basically, or are there like sort of gaps in it as we would recognise in a modern fire escape? Not modern fire escape, a modern car park.
No, this is like pretty much solid.
It's just a solid block of concrete, basically.
It's not a solid block of concrete. There are like windows, but they are. Oh, for fuck's sake. There's a latch on the thing I was trying to open. I forgot to open the latch. There are. Sorry, I lost track of where I was there.
You were describing the windows in this place.
Yes, there are windows. They're not glassed over. They're just like open car park space ones.
Okay.
But the entire building is like a solid block. It doesn't have like ribbing or anything on the outside.
Well, we could certainly effect at least an entrance through one of those spaces, and then we can attempt to sneak our way up the stairs.
If you did that on the street, it would be kind of obvious.
I wasn't thinking on the street.
It is still light outside unless you wanted to wait time.
Well, there's what are the alleyways on the sides and the back of the building like?
Right, since you got a good roll, I'll tell you the alleyways around here. This side and this side are facing the street.
Right.
They are completely open. That side down there is up against a commercial/residential
building. So it's slightly taller, so people can overlook the top layer of the place.
Right.
This side is facing towards more of a commercial property, so it's a big. There's no windows on it.
The big slab sided.
Yeah.
Okay. I vote then that we no, not the residential area, but the slab sided place with no windows. There's no windows on the back of that one.
Exactly, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
If we can't gain access, that's it.
No, on the back of that building.
No, I think when there's no access,
Oh,
no windows on the.
Let's confirm. Did you
There are
mean
no-
that there are no windows?
It's not windows. There are open areas,
Yeah.
and the open areas are still on that side.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's kept the same look all the way around.
Yeah. So I vote we go there,
Yeah.
where there are no windows for people to look in on us,
Right.
but we can still get in.
I have a grappling hook.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna.
I would still say grappling. If you're gonna grappling hook, do it in the back street where people aren't gonna see. Because you pull out a fucking grappling hook and then in the middle of the.
Is it a normal one, like a manual?
Yes, they don't have any kind of
Will and
launcher.
Yeah. Oh, for God's sake!
Is it him again?
Yeah.
It's fucking
Of
him
course
again.
it is. Who do you think it would be?
We love this.
So, Herman.
Ow. Buddy, you're gonna have to go back out.
And stay the fuck out.
No.
No.
Right.
Oh,
Sorry
got
about
it.
this, folks.
You're right.
Oh, she's so fluffy.
Don't know where that came from.
No, neither do I.
Just on the side there. So
Sorry, my back just twinged.
Is that you?
No, that was the fucking machine.
Ooh, really did get you, didn't it? You might actually. You are
Do you want
bleeding
to
properly.
rinse that?
that's all right.
No. I'd rinse it.
That's fine.
Cat's
Yeah, a little
paws,
bit.
rinse.
Yeah, you are properly bleeding then.
There you go.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this one is got. It doesn't have anything overlooking it unless you were at that end or this end where it'd be visible to the street. You
But
could
we're
be
right in the
visible.
middle.
You could be visible if somebody is walking down and looks down, but they'd have to be like deliberately looking down.
Mhm.
Most people aren't. It should be reasonably safe.
Mm.
But there aren't any fire escapes or anything like that. The thing you will notice from that angle, you did get 24, didn't you? I will say that one of the residential buildings, as well as the baby cages that are still a popular thing at this time period,
Something tells me baby isn't going to be a useful material witness.
there is actually
I
a
knew what you were about to
A
say.
useful
Something
material witness.
there is actually a
Not you.
window that instead of sliding up and down like a normal one, is opened out like that
Mm-hmm.
and is reflecting, so that you can see that the vehicle you are looking for is on the second floor. It's on the second floor, so it's 3 floors up basically.
Are we going with the British ground first,
Yes.
second? Yeah.
Yeah.
I just because we're in America, I didn't know if we were defaulting to that.
Yeah,
but
I did specify. So.
Yeah, that's fine.
You
Cool.
did confuse me. I thought you were genuinely going to.
So you know which floor it's on.
Baby
You know it's
doesn't
not on
make
the
a good
ground.
material.
You know it's not on the ground. It's not on the first. It's not. It's on the second.
Yeah.
So it's the third floor basically.
Mhm. And that's not the floor that's open to the sky, is it?
No, that's
Cool.
the next floor above. So you will have
Okay.
cover from the housing.
Good.
However, any windows that are looking into that level will be able to see it.
Mhm.
So,
So
how are we going to get it out? 'Cause there's one exit and there's security guard.
one guard.
We'll get down to the first level, then we have to knock the security guard out.
I think that may be our only option at the end of the day.
I mean, you could try to blag your way past. It is the mayor's vehicle.
This is also true. Yeah.
We could buy our way past.
Yeah, you could use mine.
Yeah, that's
He's only a security guard. He probably doesn't get paid that much.
yeah, true enough.
So choices are sleeping
think-
time, lie our asses off, or bribe.
I still think Stevie done because you can bribe him, and then whoever's going to question him, do you see it? Could bribe him again.
Yeah, you could bribe him more.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
offer him a reward, I think is the correct term when
Mm.
you're being unbribed.
What's the saying? Money buys a man's silence for a time. I
Shot-
can't finish it because we're not doing that to this.
Shotgun buys it forever.
Yes, exactly.
So
Oh,
well, I've got to drive, haven't I? 'Cause I've
Yeah,
been
I've got you a
on the
brand new
Yeah.
shotgun.
So if I drive, you want to knock him out because you sound like you're very eager to punch him.
You could do it, or I could, and as I say this, I do that, and sparks fly from my fingertips. Whichever works.
Well, I'm
And I could climb up to the second floor and check, make sure there's no one up there. Just like, I don't know, keep an eye on the car. Or picking up cars.
Have you got tools to take off number plates?
we've got paint.
Yeah, but you could just nick a number plate off another car. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because then obviously when you say, "Oh, this number plate drove out,"
But if we talk about the old enamel one,
Oh, this-
the cast
Would
part of the
these tools,
vehicle, aren't they? It's not
because
just a
they're
plate. It's normally a bumper.
modern, would they
No.
include
I don't know.
It's a separate plate.
So we could remove it if we wanted to, if we needed to. I'm not gonna lie, the painting would be quicker.
Yeah.
This is the thing, it is gonna be quicker.
The painting would
Yeah,
probably
so-
be quicker than using
well,
like.
not necessarily. You want the paint to dry.
I mean, I don't know.
We don't
modern
really
day burglars
need to. If
or-
we
But
do
then
it sparingly,
Have a screwdriver, would it?
it'll dry
Burglar's
quickly
kit.
enough.
Guys, got quite a burglar's kit.
Yeah.
It would include a screwdriver.
It's up to you guys whether we paint or we just I don't know,
It
use
depends
like
how quick. I mean, it's quite quick to unscrew it.
You ever done it?
No.
So you
It's
don't
been
know.
like that. If it's been on there for a while, no, it's not easy.
Mm.
Bear in mind,
We're
this
talking
is
about 1910.
Definitely not, because they're just normally steel bolts into a steel nut, and then if it's been there for any amount of time, it's like instant rust.
Ducati CL is this is a relatively new car, so it's not that old. It's like maybe a year
But
old.
we're talking about the plate that
Actually,
we're taking
no,
off,
this one is like maybe 2 years old.
and it's
That's a
also,
lot of time for rust to build up.
Yeah. and you're talking about picking a vehicle that they're not stuck rusted on, because you could quite easily get like half a plate off, and then the other one seized, and then try and get to another car. And
Anyway, what do you wish to do, folks?
I reckon, I know that you have that grappling hook, but I reckon it's safer and probably more expeditious to go in the bottom floor and then sneak up the stairs.
it doesn't look like we could just climb up, does it?
The building.
Yeah.
Do any of you have a climbing speed?
No.
Then no.
Not a ring.
Mm. For once.
Yeah. That's only by one.
Oh, yeah.
He was very consistent with that.
My vote is that we go in through the bottom floor and then, avoiding the attendant, go up the stairs quietly. We don't even need to just yet. We'll do that if we need to on the way out.
Okay.
Because if we do it now, there's a chance he wakes up. And if he wakes up while we're still here, the rozzers come. If we do it on the way out, we do it. He's out, we leave. By the time he wakes up, we're out of the city.
I could lend you my manacles. You could knock him out and put his uniform on, and leave him manacled on the floor, and then you
Might take his
are
place.
take his
Take
place
his
until we leave.
He is human, so you could probably pull that off.
I definitely could pull that off. Because
As long as you cover your hair.
barring the hair, I am human, basically. I look human.
If he's got a attendant's hat, you just tuck your ears in.
He does have an attendant's hat.
Yeah.
It's
So
like
we-
a security police hat sort of thing.
If push comes to shove, we could do that if we need to. So, does anyone have...
We could knock him out or we could persuade him because I do have advantages on persuasion and deception.
Persuasion and a palm graced with silver could get us out really quick.
Up to you,
I
folks.
still think it's knocking him out. It's easy. You have to kill him. It's knocking him out. Knock him out. Time up.
Fair enough.
Gag him.
Right. So what's the plan if there is someone on the second floor?
Well, we suspect there will be at
Yeah,
least
yeah,
two
Yeah.
on the second floor.
Or like random Joe picking up a car?
Just ignore them.
We wait until they're gone.
Hmm.
I reckon. Because if they're in the car park, they're in there for one of two things. They're either picking up their car or dropping it.
Three things.
What's the third?
They could be nicking a car.
Here's the thing, mate. If they're nicking a car, so are we.
Yeah, but the
So-
problem is, we know that it's going to happen, but it'd be a really funny twist if being like, there's someone else nicking this car before you.
Carry
That's
on,
the start of Cyberpunk as a street kid. So.
Yeah.
Well, if there is someone else, we can nick his parking ticket. Because if he hasn't got a registration number on there, we can
Mm.
use his ticket to get out.
Yeah, that's true. We could.
It might just be a ticket. It might not have his registration number.
I reckon in general, if there is a Joe Bloggs that comes along, we just wait for them to toddle off. I reckon we can deal with those guards, hide them in a reasonably, what do you call it, inconspicuous place.
Question:
Where?
Under the seat that he sat on in the booth.
The booth only has a window down to like hip height, so
Stuff him against the front.
And for the guy up top, we could easily, when they're knocked out, we can tie them up and then roll them under another car.
and then you can set fire to the building.
I mean, I wasn't going to go that far, but
Oh, well, okay.
No, we haven't got.
come on,
We haven't got
you're
any
a
grenades, so-
pacifist, I thought.
No people in there.
There's lots of people here.
Right, let's just go.
Yeah, I reckon we should do this.
All right. So where are you going?
We're
I
gonna try and sneak. Oh, okay, what? What's your stuff, man?
well, I reckon. What's your stuff?
+6.
Okay,
Mine's +6.
the two of you. Leave.
Just the two of us.
What's
Me
yours?
and the guys come.
2. Okay, and yours is.
Disadvantage.
Oh, you have the armor. Okay, right then.
Technically it's not +5
+5. How?
Step.
What'd you say? +2.
because I forgot.
Ah, fine. Okay. So you got. Yeah, you're at +5. I'm at +4.
I'm at +2.
But you're with disadvantage, is it? Yes. Okay.
You could always leave him to watch your car.
But I'm the only one that fits in the car to drive it.
Yeah, he is the only driver that we have.
You could take.
I
Your armor,
reckon-
you could take your armor.
In that case, mate.
Don't forget, he can drive it
Yeah.
with disadvantage.
Yeah, no, I'd rather not.
Yeah, we will not crash.
In that case, mate, I think it might be best if when we're in there, you serve as our lookout on the stairs just to make sure nobody else comes up. And then we can stealthily deal with the guards, whatever that's in front of the mayor's car. Once that's done, you hop in, you drive it down, and then we deal with the security guard as and when that needs. I think if we can get out via persuasion, that's all for the better. And then if we can't, we'll go in and knock him out. Does that sound like a good plan, everybody?
Yep.
All right,
Let's go.
let's do it. I'm going to go in right in the middle there
Like to be
and
stealthy.
just, I would love to be stealthy, and I will try to just hop the
Make
barricade.
me a stealth check. Barricade is high enough that it's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but
Yes, stuff. There we are. 22.
yeah, you're able to sneak your way in very smoothly. You just lift yourself up, look over the area, see if there's any vehicles, climb through. There's nobody there.
You all notice that my limp has suddenly gone away.
And put yourself on the map. 12. You sneak through. Nobody seems to have seen you.
There we go.
You bollocks. I know I'm going to roll low. 'Cause I've been happy about that stuff.
So I got very lucky. I rolled 18.
What'd you get?
9.
Even with your massive mod.
Yeah.
That's right.
You believe you were hidden. You put yourself on the map.
You're just a dog.
Somebody help him there.
And somebody.
Go get your arms. Just don't knock it. Bar.
You believe you were hidden.
And then Mr. Noisy Pants.
Am I meant to be coming in with you?
Well,
make
it's
me-
up to you, my dude.
Did you make me an athletics check?
you got, you're,
Oh, yeah, you might not be able to get up.
17?
You were able to climb up,
okay,
no
that's
problem. Make me a stealth check.
Ah. Oh, no. This ad.
No, that's not
That's actually pretty good.
Was that a nat 20 as well? Oh,
Yeah.
fucking hell.
What'd you get?
Can I guidance myself to stealth as well?
I will allow it.
14 anyway.
50.
15.
You believe you were hidden.
Good.
You climb up. You slide across. There is a bit of a scrape, but it's fine. You didn't make quite as much noise as the dog man, who jingled slightly as he landed.
As his collar.
So, what can we see from this
Right.
angle? So I recognise that there are a fair
Right.
few cars between us
Let
and him.
me describe what you were seeing. This area here, this ramp, is a ramp up to the next floor for cars to take.
Mm-hmm.
This here is a staircase, which is for pedestrians to go up.
Mhm.
The booth does have a window that looks out into here, but the guy appears to be too busy reading.
Perfect. Is it a big broadsheet or a sort of tabloid kind of thing?
You know what? This is actually going to be a broadsheet.
Oh,
He's got
perfect.
aspirations of.
I was waiting for him to
That's
say
even better.
nuts
He
magazine.
won't be able to see
Yeah.
shit.
Let
'cause
me
it's
put it
huge.
this way. I rolled to see how good his perception check was. It's a 4.
Oh wow. Okay.
His
Well,
modifier, by the way,
that gives you
is 0.
an indication as to my actual perception because I physically couldn't see that number.
It's oh yeah,
To be fair,
mate.
it's
It's
not
a
easy.
7 down. It's potato.
Thanks. I'm just taking the car. Right, oh.
Right, man.
Which one?
Right.
You could take the ramp up,
Mm-hmm.
but you'll be immediately visible to anybody on the next floor.
Where are the keys?
We can
Keys.
come to that. Oh
What
yeah.
keys?
What keys?
Okay.
This is all going to be.
Ah.
A bit like
No.
Oh, no.
Sort of thing.
Oh, electric starters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Popular for at least 10 years.
Do you need anything to start that thing?
Yeah, you need the key.
We've got the keys.
You say electric starters.
Yeah.
you could either
I
that,
knew it would come in
or I
handy.
could jimmy the,
Hotwire.
or I could hotwire it.
Might not even need to. If I've got shocking grasp, then
As long as you don't.
That would be quieter. But you're starting a big fucking
it's
beat
not
up.
hard. It's not going to be quiet. I do have a question about the staircase and the booth. Is this a booth that, like, are these the windows? So is that actually a solid back?
There is a window here, there is a
Uh-huh.
window here, and there is a window here.
Okay, so that is actually a solid
Yeah.
back to it, and the stairs are in
The
their
stairs
own little
sort of
thing.
double back.
Cool.
going up.
What's this?
That is, I ran out of pieces.
Yeah, that is not
More
a
in
thing.
there.
There wasn't a replacement piece for that.
Oh.
That is the car entrance.
Right, so, well, we've been given a golden opportunity here, guys. I say we go...
Actually, I tell you.
Yeah, we could just go.
No, I think we should go up the stairs, personally. Oh, it still had doors on it. Yeah.
So if we go this way round,
And
he won't see us.
He won't see us at all.
As a door there, sorry.
I reckon that's exactly what we should do.
Right. Sneaky, sneaky round.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Would
You've
you-
already made your roll, so you go up to the next level.
Cool. Yeah.
Now,
No, it's such a good bacon.
I'm not going to describe the next level because the car you want, you know, isn't on it.
Mm-hmm.
However, I will ask you to make me a stealth check as you head up to that roll.
These are all more than a 3.
Why did you say that? Why did you say that?
Do you want to guide yourself?
Oh, you.
I
Or
might as
could
well.
you guide me, maybe?
Yep.
Oh,
You believe you were hidden.
So with disadvantage, 20.
Does that make up for the rest of our poor rolls?
Probably not.
Great.
13. Indeed, it's 20.
Oh no.
Okay.
7?
Okay. You believe you're hidden. You, actually, you're not sure. You're pretty sure you will be spotted by anybody with how
Yeah.
noisy you're being.
13.
You believe you're hidden.
7.
You believe you're pretty sure somebody may have heard you. You're like, oh, getting paranoid.
8.
You're pretty much in the same position as him. At least you're not
No.
quite as loud as him. However, I will tell you, because I am feeling nice, you're all hidden.
Oh wow! They rolled really bad. Oh!
Can I look out of the fire escape and see if I can
There is
see
no
it?
fire escape.
Oh, no, at the stairs.
There are no... oh, you mean the...
Just have a quick...
Into the floor.
Yeah, to see if I can initially...
Nobody there.
Okay.
There's cars, obviously.
Yeah, just sort of quietly listen, see if I can hear anybody as well.
No.
Nothing.
No, yeah, no footsteps, no nothing.
Because it's concrete, so you should be able to hear.
You should be able to hear it.
Okay. Next floor up, if you wish.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay, so the next floor up, I'm going to rearrange things a little bit. So,
This is going to be where
yeah.
the actual car is.
Now,
Yeah.
there is no booth on this one, so I'm just going to slide that out of the way.
Goodbye, booth.
The...
Do you need like another bit?
Right, if you grab what it
Right, I'm going to pretend that this is just another level up, basically.
What? What?
Just grab the fucking massive boat.
What? The tyranny?
Could you whack those down there?
Ah, there we go.
Ah, so it's parked there too, and it yeah.
Somebody's parked their tyranny. Shut the fuck up, bitch. What the fuck, man?
I see someone's got someone's magically parked their car.
Yeah.
Why did that commander get all the really cool new Tyranids?
Yeah,
The new one looks absolutely horrific.
yeah, it does look horrendous.
Speaking of spell summoning cars, I do have a video to show you later of that exact thing.
And
And where is our prize?
Dude, Where's Oscar?
Yeah.
Here he is.
Now,
Someone's got to reverse it, man.
Oh dear.
No.
That'll be you.
A landmine.
Do you want us to be off the map, by the way?
yes, if you could.
Well, we are over
In the
there, aren't we?
staircase.
Yeah,
Put you in the
just
staircase.
take them off the map for the
Go that
minute.
way, put them all.
It's a
Yeah,
double,
put them
isn't it?
all next to the staircase.
We are like the worst version of the YMCA, aren't we?
Oh, that is a precarious.
I wouldn't
balance
with him,
against-
yeah.
I wouldn't.
It looks
It's a very spindly model.
It looks like you're a ranger and that's your pet.
It kind of does, doesn't it? Yeah, like a beastmaster. There you go. Lovely.
I ask why you just.
Diablo Awesome commented, we have these face cam today, so I actually turned up on the face cam. Hello.
Yay.
There we go.
Hello.
Right. So, this is the layout, and I'm going to say that can we take a quick break? Because I need the loot.
Oh, put the kettle on.
Yeah, go.
Yes, please.
I will have a tea.
won't
if you
sing.
would like.
No.
It won't.
I don't know.
Right, guys.
I reckon it could
Guys,
be.
I'm going to
Silence.
I'm going to disappear for a few minutes, folks. I'm going to leave you with the audio so you can still hear us.
Oh no.
babbling about.
What? You're leaving us to talk? Oh.
How fast can we get demonetized?
No, let's not do that. Otherwise, Stonehouse Man will claim another victim.
Local twig killed by Stonehouse Man.
Oh my god. Local twin.
Twin. Right.
Oh my god.
Right. I'm going to be back in a second.
Are you for tea, by the way, mate?
Yeah.
Ian, rather.
Yes, I can. Yes.
Cool.
Ian. Lawrence.
Me, please.
Yes, please.
Do you want one? No, okay.
Have tea, is there?
Yeah.
Bye. Bye.
Dims.
Jim. Jim's. Hello.
Make sure you shut the doors.
Jim.
I'm not taking it at the moment.
Oh god, we're
The
live on-
audio must be amazing right now.
Oh,
Oh my
Jesus
god.
Christ.
Right.
I reckon he'd make quite a good D&D player.
Who?
God.
God. Well, he'd have to be the DM, surely.
Yeah, because he already know everything was going to happen.
Yeah.
It's rather boring, isn't it?
Yeah. I think it'd be quite annoying to have God as a D&D player.
You can imagine it. Nat 20.
Yeah.
How would you ever have a conversation with him?
him?
Yeah, and then you roll, and they're like, "Oh my god, maybe it actually is nat 20. What the fuck?"
How would you ever have a conversation with him as well? He'd just answer you halfway through. Just get fed up waiting for you to answer the question.
Really
You're
annoying, wouldn't it? Yeah, yeah.
You'd be like, so? No. Oh. I was wondering, no.
Yeah. Can I? Well, maybe. You don't even. Yes, I do. I know exactly what you're going to say.
Yeah, there's just Ian half the time though with how dumb some of our questions are.
In fairness, yeah, we are thick. Yeah.
I was thinking, no.
Yeah.
See, that's
Well,
what
I
I
would-
said.
yeah, but that's a standard response. I was thinking no.
Especially if it's one of your plans. Let's just blow up the whole fucking
Oh my
building.
god, you and explosives. At least you're playing sort of a pacifist this time round.
The only things he likes doing is an explosive pacifist.
Yeah.
So
Is the building empty? Yes, blow it up.
is your character like an actual pacifist? At
No,
least
he
worn off guns and
He
things?
doesn't like them.
Okay. Is that just his experiences
They
with the
called us
war
one
have
fat
coloured
yes.
him there?
Finds them unreliable and annoying.
Well, in the mud and blood of the trenches, yeah, you're probably not wrong there.
So, sorry, that's
alright.
He's learned
Oh,
he can do without. So,
fair enough.
But
I have something that I would like to run by you.
Certainly. Let me
This
just bring up the thing so
So,
people can see again.
and
Sure.
so ends the
We're back.
first ever how racist joke can you tell session. Well,
Oh,
Some of them were pretty bad.
you know, Dave. One day you're going to give one of us an aneurysm. You know that that's happening
even the way I speak, I'm not having that aneurysm.
right now. Oh god.
Orifice.
No, no.
Ooh,
His pee hole.
yeah.
May I run this one by you, Ian?
Go ahead.
So I keep going on about that my reserve character that's a sewage worker.
Ah, yeah.
I have with your blessing, I have a custom background that I've tried to model on what you've done for Harbourlight for him. So
If you
is.
send me the document, I can go through
Oh,
and make any
I've
suggestions
literally
you want.
just written it down right here.
I prefer if you do a document.
Sure, I can do. Yeah.
And you get someone to observe.
If you want to run it by me now, go ahead.
Yeah, sure.
But if you could do a written document, because that way you don't forget details of it, I don't lose track of what it is, and
Yeah,
we're
that's
on the same page. And also, other people could use it.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, fingers crossed, I won't need it too soon, considering
We'll see.
he's made 2 figures, one for a gag, and one for actual play.
By the way, he told me about that on the way here, and
You shit.
I suggested that he do this entire session with you.
With
Still
the
haven't
pink
used that
one.
one.
Oh,
But then
man.
when you said, "Oh, I could paint it," the thing, I was like, "Oh, that's perfect." We just have to have you go out of the room for like 5 minutes and just swap them off.
It was less than a minute, wasn't
Yeah.
it? You went away.
Right,
Yeah,
have a
you-
conversation in the other room.
I'm not going to lie, it was a beautiful gag. I take my hat off to both
It
of you.
was
Pretty incredible.
the few seconds where you're like, fucking hell, how quickly did you pay? Hang on.
Yeah.
But then you spotted the slight misprint, wasn't
Yeah,
there?
I spotted the difference.
And well attended. Well attended.
Anyhow, so
So yeah. right.
yes, so
What you
this
should,
is
what you should have is snap now to say.
so this is the sewage worker bespoke background as per. So I put it in the labourer category.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So one of the skill proficiencies is athletics, and the other is survival because I thought navigation would be important in the sewers.
That makes sense.
The 2 proficiencies you get is water vehicles and cartographer's tools,
Why
Well,
water vehicles?
because going around the waterways, checking sewer
Okay,
outlets
yeah.
and things like that.
I
That was my
Yeah.
reasoning. And cartographer's tools were to, if
Map
new
your way
maps of
around.
the city needed to be made. Starting money, $8. It seemed to be the middle of the road for
Yeah.
the labourers.
I mean, it's a
Um,
pretty shitty job, so.
Quite literally, yeah. Shitty job,
I
shitty
think
pay.
shitty jobs normally get the higher pay because they're shitty jobs. Like
Not in this.
Not if
time
you're a
period.
sewage
Not this
worker.
time period.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Yeah.
they're treated like shit.
Even modern day sewage workers aren't
treated
paid
like shit.
very well. Yeah.
Which is
Um,
ridiculous because they're the most essential things for.
No sugar,
Mm,
No sugar.
12 sugars,
mhm.
3 sugars, please.
Hmm?
3 sugars, please.
3.
3. Right.
Thank you.
Um,
He's got to catch up, Simon.
yeah.
Could
It's,
somebody chuck me one of the chocky thingies?
Oh, no.
I think these are the only ones that are left. The
Oh,
little
wow.
flapjacky bit.
You know,
Oh wow, they're all gone.
Yeah.
Damn.
yeah, it's a purple worm just ate them all.
Oh no. Was it a purple one called James?
That's good, Jim's.
Jim. Anyway, so the starting equipment
Mhm.
would be a map of the sewer network,
Mhm.
a simple melee weapon, as all labourers get, a mess kit, as all labourers get,
Mhm.
and a sewer grating key. So he
Mm.
can actually access the
Okay.
sewers himself. And his special ability is not for the weak stomach. Due to your time working amongst the filth of others, you've developed a very strong stomach. Any constitution save you make is made at advantage. And that's his thing.
That sounds reasonable. I would want to double check my other ones to make sure that is in line, but that sounds reasonable.
Cool. I mean, hopefully that won't come up for a good few months, ideally. But
So we're gonna blow you
well,
up.
we shall see. We are at level 1. What's that?
So there's a Facebook video earlier, and it was like your beginner D&D guy writes out a full background,
Mhm.
sorts himself out, and then it says the experienced DM player, and it's like, who are you? I'm the trash man. I throw trash at people. I like to eat trash. That's my character. Let's go.
Yeah. The amount of weird shit D&D characters that I've seen on the internet is it's worrying. Thank you. Oh, we're abandoning my classic Harry Potter mug.
It's in the dish.
I see. I've been abandoned.
Right,
I'll
I
move
think
this
we are.
Thank you.
Uh,
Most abandoned.
Jim's?
Ah, thank you, Jim.
Ah,
Gyms.
Jim's.
Ah!
The Jim's.
Yeah, it's got his name on it. So.
The Bond having a strong call a Bond.
Bane's noms having a strong.
I actually watched
James Bond having a
this American reactor, young guy, who is watching Deep Space Nine for the first time.
Right.
He got to the James Bond episode.
Ah,
It was great. There is, for those of you who've never watched Deep Space Nine, there is a James Bond episode. It's really good.
I must
And it-
say, I always liked the 1920s episodes from Next Generation when they all went back in time and were gangsters for
It was
that.
1940s.
holodeck, wasn't it?
Oh, was it 40s, was it? Yeah, on the holodeck
Do you know
episodes.
what my next Strange New Worlds episode is to watch?
Nope.
Musical.
Oh! It's fantastic.
Haven't watched it yet.
Cannot say.
Wait-
I've heard of the series.
Wait
but I can't remember seeing
until
it.
wait until there's the other crew. I'm saying nothing else beyond that. Wait until the other crew turns up.
Yeah, because it's the prequel to Star Trek.
Oh, it's really good.
Which one?
Oh right, so it's the
Strange New
prequel
Worlds.
to
Oh,
the
the original series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So basically, the timeline is Enterprise,
Yeah.
Discovery.
That's Jason Isaacs, isn't it?
He's
Discovery.
only in one season. It's what's her name from Walking Dead. She played Sasha.
Yeah,
And anyway, Discovery is actually before Strange New Worlds and after everything.
Yeah, but that's spoiling. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, so
It's a great show. You can really
it
watch
may
it.
be spoiling.
It-
I don't know what.
I will say the first season is rough,
Okay.
But-
That's a shame. That's the one with Jason Isaacs in it.
but it's not because of the acting. The acting is great.
Good.
The problem is some of the art direction choices, which, as an old Trek fan, is a little bit sort of really. That's what you're
That's
going
what
with.
you're doing?
All
Okay.
right. And also some of the writing is a bit,
Ropey at times.
but there's also some absolutely fantastic bits.
Because
Fair.
they've redone the Klingons in the first and they look really weird.
Yeah, they're
But
great.
they removed that and put them back to the normal way.
They slowly do a transfer between the two. I actually like some of the stuff they did, but the ship design is fucking awful.
Oh right.
I
Okay.
think the sad thing is I actually know one of the artists who did work on it, and it's like they put their heart and soul into it, but it's terrible.
Not very good. Oh dear.
There's this one ship which no, I can't say that without spoiling something. Never mind. But there's
Anyway.
one ship that's just
Made
ridiculous.
entirely of cheese.
No, it's a
So
big
it's-
blade.
I've seen the whole
Yeah,
thing.
it's
Discovery.
Yeah.
No, wait. What
So,
was this?
okay.
What was that again?
Enterprise,
Enterprise.
Discovery,
Discovery.
Strange
New
New Worlds,
Worlds.
the original series, the new series that's coming.
Oh right. Okay.
Oh, well, actually, the movies, then the new series that's coming.
Mm-hmm.
Well, most of the movies, the original series movies. The
Then
new
it-
series that's coming.
Yep.
Then you've got the Next Generation.
Yep.
Then you've got Deep Space Nine, which overlaps to some degree,
Mhm.
and then you've got
And then Voyager, which
overlaps.
also overlaps as
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
And then you've got the other part of Discovery.
Oh. Oh. Okay. So Discovery sort of like split.
Yeah.
I won't tell you.
sides.
I won't tell you
Right.
why, but there is a gap.
Yes.
Fair.
It's very fair.
There's also Lower Decks,
Mhm.
which is fitting in between.
That's a comedy series.
It's fantastic.
isn't it?
Cartoons.
Yeah.
It is fantastic.
Yeah.
The first series, again, is the roughest of them, and it's my favourite Star Trek first series ever made. It is
Fair.
superb.
Fair
It
play.
is one of the best pieces of animation I've seen in years.
Riker in it is brilliant.
Oh yeah, he's hysterical.
He-
He's
'cause-
always got his leg further up on something, hasn't
Yeah.
he? Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen those caps of it. Yeah.
and you see the Lower Decks, a couple of the Lower Decks characters in Strange New Worlds.
Do you,
As actual-
don't spoil.
nice.
Don't spoil.
Oh, it was. They.
No, that's
doesn't
okay.
see it
but he
anything else,
hasn't
but-
heard it.
no,
No, but-
that's fine.
but
That
the
much I can.
There's
not
there's
fight
Picard, which is after everything but
with.
Discovery.
Yes, because
Uh,
that's
floating.
after everyone from Next Gen has retired or
Yeah.
is dead.
Mm.
Yeah.
But again, there's then a massive gap to the end of Discovery.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Also, Discovery is like
bookending
hugely
Yeah.
in the future. Right. Okay. Cool.
for reasons that will come up in plot.
I'm sure.
It's very cool.
Right. Anyway,
Okay,
to the D&D game.
back to the game. So, you guys are on the floor. You can see that
Oh,
there.
are we back on?
Yes, we've been on for a while.
Oh, we have. Oh, okay. That's fine.
When you guys get up to this floor, make a perception check. Who's that in front?
Well, in terms of models, it's the two of them. In terms of actual players, these two.
Is it hearing or smell based?
I will say it's hearing for you. It would also be hearing for you, but you can also just poke your head around. So, just,
Is that
Oh,
with
wow.
advantage? Just
Wow.
include us, or is that?
did it say with advantage for your species? I
Yeah.
can't remember off the top of my head. I
Guess
believe
who
it
just
is.
got inspiration, boys?
Congratulations.
Well, yeah.
The thing is, I didn't ask you to roll.
Oh, did you not?
No,
Oh,
I was
okay.
Oh,
people
is it
in
in front? Oh,
Ah, cool.
so it's just those two.
Don't worry then.
It's alphabetical.
Advantage on any ability check you
Uh,
make.
23.
That's
really cool.
I believe he
Check
has
them out.
advantage, but we'll just double check.
Considered proficient with this skill, you have an advantage on any ability.
There you go.
Okay, I was just checking.
I want that one.
Can I guide him?
No, because this is just listening. So
Oh, I
Also,
wonder which one I'll choose.
if we're trying to be stealthy, guidance is
Yeah.
a spell.
Probably
and
verbal. Isn't it?
You need, it's got a verbal component.
When I
So
see,
you've got to like actually clearly
When-
intone the spell.
Perception.
when I see your rolls, I touch you now.
It
Oh wait, that'd be the bard. Oh.
would be.
19.
Okay, but with your 23 and your 19, you both guys can both hear somebody talking to themselves.
Okay.
And I'll say with your 23, you're able to clearly hear what they're saying. Oh, I can't believe I've finally got to see one of these. I've been looking at this model for years. It's fantastic.
Okay, it's a fucking train spot. Not even a fucking guard.
Car spotter.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
You're a transformer.
I will say with your
Really
23,
rare
you
car.
can
You're
probably
tra-
guess that this guy's probably distracted.
By the
Can we sneak out?
Make a stealth check.
A little bit closer, maybe hide behind
Wait.
that car.
That's a good point. Is he distracted by the car that we need to steal?
Yes, I think.
Well, you don't know.
No, but I'm surmising.
Good thing I gave him disadvantage.
So it'll be dirty 20.
Oh, good thing I gave him disadvantage, huh?
Yeah.
Oh wow! Wee yikes.
So you don't get another awareness tick. Okay.
Okay.
You can see that there is another security guard who is wearing pretty much the same outfit as the previous guy, who is facing towards this car and has a small notepad that he is scribbling some details down. He is looking at your car.
At least it's looking up. Well, not us.
Cool.
He appears to be very distracted. However, he is writing down stuff, so he might finish up soon.
I'm going to
I'm going to stealthily hide behind that black.
the golden black one,
Yeah.
the general stores one.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm going to break the
You can
other
move the
way.
vehicle up slightly so you've got room to put him in.
I'm going to break the other way and
Sure.
just sort of just walk in a like quietly, but not in a like a
Nonchalant.
nonchalant way. And I'm going to go behind the similarly golden black one. Yeah, that one exactly perfect. And
Unfortunately, I put those two right next to each other, and that was not the smartest move. Never mind.
I'm deliberately scanning to see if there are any like non car park security, basically.
Looking around this place, it doesn't seem to be.
Okay, good.
It doesn't seem to be anybody else at the moment, in fact.
Perfect. Okay, good.
Does this guard look as he carrying any weapons?
You can see he has a truncheon.
I was going to say, the problem with knocking out this guard is if we're too loud, it might attract the attention of the person that's looking at the card.
Downstairs,
And then we have someone else to knock out, and that's once you start.
We're going to have to knock him out eventually. We can't make it
Oh,
go. Look at
knock
it.
him out, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
How are you going to do it?
Well, I might as well wait for him to walk away first. If he's going to walk away.
All right. Where are the rest of you doing then?
So
It's like,
I'm.
you actually go and get out of the stable because he's more likely to go down the stairs.
I will hide behind.
Ow.
Stop poking yourself.
I'll hide behind this car. Like, if I lay down behind this car.
You don't have to lie down.
You want to go prone?
You don't have to. Just saying.
Just kneel.
Yeah, I'll kneel down behind.
Kneel.
Kneel.
Oh, my knee. Oh,
Could be worse. Somebody just turns to him and uses command and says, sit.
Beg.
If you want,
Oh.
I will give you disadvantage on any check to sit that is
Yeah.
used with the command spell.
Any dog thematic command words checks.
That's
Just
a
for
good
shit.
idea.
Just for shits and giggles.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
fair game.
Sit, beg, fetch.
Walkies.
Oh god.
Okay.
It's like ancestral memory for the dog people.
What?
And then we have dwarf boy, but we don't know where he wants to go.
Covered in bus.
I love the fact he's using a dwarf figure, but he's got his largest figure in.
What? What? I said we have dwarf boy, and then you go on about him being covered in butter.
Cooking it.
Oh my god.
Because instead of butter, we have enough of.
Why do you want to cook him?
God.
I've not enough tea.
Okay. Fair enough. I'm not commenting. So, right. You guys get yourselves hidden around the place. We will probably have to wait until he gets back down because I will need to know where he's going to be. But I will tell you this: he's going to be heading off that direction.
Okay.
So he will be heading along this way. There's no other guards around, so once he has moved off, you will have access to the area. Do you need power for that?
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought you were.
That's the ramp going up to the roof, right?
Correct.
Cool.
A brick of power.
It's a uncommon magical device.
An uncommon magical.
It is literally called the Brick of Power. It is just a brick. But if you plug something into it, it gives power.
Yeah.
That's a new magical item.
There you go.
Brick of Power.
And if you whack someone over the head with it, it hurts.
Well, yeah, it's a magical item.
Yeah. It's unbreakable.
Oh god, you could actually build those into a house.
Oh, you could. I see what you're getting at. Yes.
You would have to keep giving it essence though, so it'd actually be more expensive than just getting electricity from the company.
Who's driving you home?
Me.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Don't. You don't have a driver's license.
From this mission, it is. From this mission.
Yeah, for this mission.
It's your insurance.
But you're definitely not fucking driving the night.
So, since he's going to be away for a bit longer, it seems, I will say that we will assume that he is hidden, and he is moving this way.
Cool.
Could you move him down towards the ramp?
Thank you for that.
That's all right.
Oh, there you go. There?
Do you want to do it, or shall I? Him.
Knocking him out.
Yeah.
Or is he fucking off
We
downstairs?
could. We could either knock him out.
What
or
do
we
you see
could-
good at?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, we'll be patient. That's fair. That's fair.
All right. In that case.
He disappears magically.
And I will.
He's going up the
he's
ramp.
going up the
That's
ramp.
right. Up to him.
Well,
I mean,
Well, the downside of this, he's gonna come back down again, but it notice straight away the car's gone.
yeah, he might do. Yeah, this is true.
Yeah, I think he's taking it.
Yeah, I think so. We've just gone up onto the top, so everyone's going to be able to see him now as well.
Always wait when he comes down.
Good.
Hide around the corner.
He's going to start patrolling up there.
We can hear him come down.
We should be able to hear him come down.
Is this bit
True.
hidden from when any particular side hidden?
do you know,
You cannot see past like this bit here.
it's a real shame we don't have any red and white paint. Because that car looks quite a lot like that car.
Yes, but not in reality.
Yeah, in reality,
They're just
I'll tell you what,
placeholders.
roll me a D100. Let's see what type of car this is. I
Um,
have rolling tables.
okay, how do you do that?
Roll me a D100.
Take both types of D10.
Yeah.
Hello.
If you put yourself where you're hidden when you're done,
Uh,
I'll say that this is
So
going to be...
the
Is that both
attendant
sides?
has just gone up the ramp to the top. So
yeah.
you could go up the top of the stairs and just keep a stealthy eye on him. Or, yeah?
Yes, I wouldn't suggest easy, but he rolled the disadvantage.
Yes, but that means
Outrolled
you wouldn't
all
have to
of you
move.
so far.
He's been doing
He's
amazingly
been
good.
doing amazingly well. Even with disadvantage.
As a 16.
For the D100.
Oh, 16, right. I was like,
I did make you roll anything.
oh, it's a Thamaris Deluxe, so it's basically a Buick. So it looks nothing like it.
Yeah.
I will go upstairs then and see if I can see what the.
You're going upstairs.
Well, you said that the attendant went up the ramp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I go up the stairs, I can look out and see if I can see.
He's
what's
just
in.
going to keep an eye on him, and
Okay.
then if he does start
Alright.
to come back down,
The
he can
person
give
who
us
is
a-
needed to drive the vehicle is going upstairs.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Well, we need to hotwire the downtown first,
Yeah, if you get it ready, I'll just.
and then you can come back down.
Oh, look, you left the key in the dash. Oh, that's convenient.
Right.
Is it
Well,
underneath where the
Speaking of the vehicle, let's
Sure.
go and have a look.
As
shall
you
we?
approach it, you can see that this is a long, powerful looking car. There is lots of bright work on it, polished to a mirror finish. The red paint is actually metallic red. This is a fancy ass car. There's piping done along the length of it as well, and it is beautifully done. The badging on the side, the coach work notification. There is a slot in it for putting your golf clubs into the boot without actually opening the main boot. It's that fucking fancy.
I sort of, I hold my rifle and I think, well, I couldn't I?
Yeah, you could.
Key it.
No. Huh? What was that?
You're gonna key it.
No, I was going to put my rifle in the golf
Oh.
thing.
You
But
could-
no, I think I'll leave it. I'll
You
leave
could
it.
have mounted it in the golf thing.
It's a rifle, not a machine gun.
Also-
Unfortunately.
Also, you do not have access to the boot from the golf thing because it is literally a trunk on the back, but it's got a slot where you can slot golf clubs into it. So, there is a driver's seat which is raised up
Mm-hmm.
and shrunk down. There is a space next to it for other people to sit normally,
Mm-hmm.
and there is another set of seats in the back. This is immaculate. This thing is absolutely beautiful.
Okay.
If you had to guess the quality, you'd guess it was at least a +3.
Well, like I say, if you had to put a number on it, +3. Right. Let's have a look inside the thing
In
then.
fact, you know what? I can actually get you an image of this here while you're doing this.
Sure.
If we have a quick search to see if he has stupidly
Yeah,
left the
just
keys
on,
in the vehicle.
on the off chance he's left the key and the ticket. Yeah. And if he's left both, then we can just be like, we're just taking this car out for the mayor, or one of us can, or something like that. Yeah.
I
Here you
can. Who's got the highest?
Oh yeah. Well, of course it'll be him.
I'll be so.
It'll be him. Well, you'll be driving it, won't you?
I was going to say who's got the highest charisma.
Oh heck! Wow.
Ooh,
That is a nice car actually. That's fair. Yeah. Okay. So yes, I would like to have a look around the inside of the
So
car.
is it soft top?
Yeah, it is a phaeton, which means that it has a windscreen in the front, driver's and passenger seat, a solid piece of metal separating it, and then another windscreen and another passenger area behind it.
Mm.
This is a fancy ass car and a roof that goes over the entire thing.
Mhm.
You're looking around inside. Could you make me an investigation check?
Yes, of course.
Anybody else who's checking can also do the same.
I'll help you check.
Around to there.
Okay. 14.
Just,
Not the worst I've ever rolled.
Okay, the glove box has a lock on it.
Right. Okay.
do you want me to pick the lock?
Yeah, the key might be open.
I'm going to, in that case, while you're picking the lock, I'm going to just keep a solid guard
Cool.
around.
Because that was
Just keep my hand on my cane.
12 for investigation, but that's not. If you found it, I'm sure you'd probably stop me looking and say, "Can you unlock this?" Or...
Yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah, can you?
Basically, there is nothing in the interior. This is like immaculate. Everything has been taken out of it.
I've got a lock on the glove box. Can you reckon you can get that open?
I can give it a shot.
Therefore, I'll keep
Maybe-
watch.
Make me a thieves' tools check.
Okay.
She's using your proficiency, I believe, with you.
Yes. It is thieves' tools.
You should have expertise.
No,
Yeah,
it's
I believe.
So did the guard spot us being sneaky or anything? Did he just go off the ramp?
Yeah,
If we went up to
24.
that, I would have thought we spotted. He wouldn't have been
+8. Yeah.
24. Oh yeah.
24.
You are able to slide the lockpick in, and you realise pretty quickly that this is not the most advanced lock in the world. This is just a keyhole, basically. It's
Sorry,
It is-
I'm as far in as I could be.
it is just there to prevent people from just casually grabbing stuff.
Mhm.
This is not like high security.
So you could open it by just bashing another one of this car against it.
Yes, I
I
suppose.
mean, that's one way of doing it.
It pops open, and you open the glove box to find that there is some registration documents. There is a set of gloves.
Naturally, it's a
Driving
gloves box. Yeah.
Very small gloves.
They are, yes. They're halfling sized.
Oh,
There is also some mayoral paperwork. And there are also a small book.
And what is this small book?
Do you wish to take the time to read it?
I would like to have a little quick flick through. Yeah.
What languages do you read?
Common and Narrakin, unfortunately.
Okay.
So I doubt he's shorthanding in Narrakin.
It is written in shorthand.
Yeah.
However, it's common.
Oh, right. Okay.
So the writing is a little bit cryptic since you're not common speaker by. Actually, no, you're from American, so yeah. Okay, it's a little bit obscure for you, so I would ask you to make me an intelligence check to try and read it.
Damn it. I was never good at code breaking in military school. I really wasn't good at code breaking in military
You've
school.
already got inspiration once.
The cheeseburger.
As it turns out, I shouldn't have rolled that, so this is my actual inspiration.
Congratulations, you have inspiration.
Yay!
You
The first one of
cannot
the
make,
campaign.
you cannot make head or tails of this. It
Right.
makes no sense to you.
It's evidence that aliens are real.
I wonder.
I will tell you this already. That already exists in this world. The GIF arrived in Nepal, basically.
Oh, the Gith are aliens. Oh shit.
They're not from this world.
Oh,
Not the
Spellcamer.
The
Oh,
GIF.
the Gith.
Yeah.
And then the
Yankee.
Gith Yankee and the Gith Zerai.
Yeah.
Okay. Question: how much of this book is filled out?
Maybe a third, maybe a little over.
Gonna quick.
It's a bit too much to copy.
Can I have a quick flick through the
We're taking the car, we're taking the book anyway.
mayoral?
Well,
page?
this was one of the things. I was like, do we leave the documents behind?
No.
Because what if they're just getting us to take the car, knowing what's in it?
Maybe. Oh, that's true. Actually, okay, fair enough.
Can I have a quick flick through the mayoral documents?
Sure.
I'll go back to keeping an eye out.
This seems to be like generic paperwork. It's not the most important stuff. It's just notes on speech that's coming up, some budgetary notes. This is all just very dry. This doesn't seem to be like the really important stuff. This is just like notes.
Yeah, I got the juicy stuff, and I cannot read it.
Do you want me to have a look?
Can I
You
try
can.
and see if I can see the guard upstairs for a second?
Oh, you're looking out the window,
Yeah.
the doorway upstairs. Yeah. Okay. You can see him because he is literally just walking around. Are you being stealthy?
Yes.
Make me a stealth roll first.
So that's either six. Yes. Six, or can I guide myself at the same time?
Nope.
No, too
All
low.
right. 16.
On a disadvantage as
Okay.
well.
Yeah, he can't see you at this
You are
point in
rolling
time.
well.
He cannot see you at this time. As you can see him walking around. He's getting well towards the other ramp.
As if he's going to go back down.
Maybe.
Maybe. Well, I mean, it's you. I can't communicate with you. It's up to you, my dude. My dude.
Who was the guy at the car?
That is me and Heath.
No, there was a guy going, oh my god.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
guy
that's
you're
him.
looking at.
That is the guy.
Obviously, he's new on the job then.
Yeah.
Oh, I
There
forgot.
is no mayoral security thus far.
I will leave him for a minute and go back downstairs.
Look at all these nuclear launch codes that have been left in the socket.
What the hell is a nuclear launch code? It's the 1930s.
I will go back downstairs.
It looks like you point me to go play fetch.
With a gun, with a bullet. Yeah.
Fetch!
Catch. Shit.
It'd be more intimidating if it did catch.
It would.
So, did I think that he's going to the down ramp
Yes.
to go back down?
Yes.
All right, I will go back
You
downstairs.
don't know if he's going back down, but he's going towards that ramp.
All right, I'll come back downstairs and tell everybody. I'll try and get there ahead of him to tell everybody that he's
So-
coming.
While you're doing that, you were going to look at the book, weren't you? Rather than looking at the staircase, which you were said you were doing. So, if you would like to make me an intelligence check, while you try and decipher this book.
That's pretty good.
Damn, son, what were you? Military intelligence? Jesus.
No. Not 20.
Okay.
21.
You pretty quickly realise that this is a little black book.
Oh, he's got a little black book. Women's saddle.
It's noting a number of businesses across the city.
Oh.
Several of which, well, none of which you know the names of because you're not from this city. And it's noting payments.
Little bastard.
But
Quite
interspersed,
literally, little bastard.
but interspersed among them are occasionally the name of women.
Oh.
And there's payments next to them as well.
Wow, it's a blackmail job.
Well, it could be blackmail. Could be something else.
Well, I mean, the car's nice and all, but blackmail is worth more if he's a dodgy.
Well, we don't know if it's his or it might be the driver's.
I mean,
How small's the writing?
It's a small
it's
notebook,
also under his mayoral paperwork.
and it's also in the car that he drives himself.
He drives himself. Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a half. Is the mayor a half?
Yes.
Yeah.
I did
Yes,
specify
that's
this.
all the
Several
that's what
times.
all of this inference has been going towards.
The small seat, the
Yeah,
small
no,
Man
gloves.
is a halfling.
You know what? Yeah, the chauffeur.
No.
No.
Yeah,
No,
he
it's
pays
the
extra.
mayor.
Yes, he pays extra to have a halfling chauffeur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a top of the range car, and instead of employing a normal person because he's accidentally employed a small person, he's completely retrofitted the car out for the small person.
Yeah, that makes total
The
sense.
idea I originally had was that I would just mention that there were modifications and I wouldn't give you any further details than that.
But then we pressed you for them.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because to be fair, we are a bit thick, and so we need.
We
more
are a
detail
bit
to figure
thick.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he couldn't sack the halfling as his chauffeur because that's discrimination.
This is the 1930s.
Yeah, I don't
Sorry,
think
this is the
discrim-
1730s.
I don't think discrimination exists apart from as
Oh no,
policy at this
it
point.
exists.
Yeah, but it exists as government policy. It doesn't
Yes,
exist
exactly.
as, yeah.
So this is. I have
Jim
a
Crow,
feeling
anyone?
this is wanted for blackmail material more than for the car itself.
Yeah, fair. Well, we'll keep it in the glove box.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think. I think
At this point-
take that.
At this point, you are coming down the stairs.
I go, psst, he's coming down the ramp.
I break immediately. I break.
Yeah.
Where do you break?
Hi.
I break for. So the ramp is going down that way. Yes.
Yep.
Okay. I will break behind the ramp.
You're a bird.
What?
You went, what?
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I just make noise.
You were not there. You had moved round to there.
The least stealthy
No, that's
pilot.
Toby, mate.
Oh, sorry.
Where are you going, mate?
If you say it's too, it's probably too far to get behind there.
Just
Isn't
get the
it?
other side of the car. Yeah. Did he fit between the car and the wall?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I'm a bit fucking obvious. It's just standing between the car and a wall.
Then lie down.
Fucking kneel down.
Oh, I
You
think the car-
literally specified
The
kneeling
car is
down.
this big,
Oh.
Just
and it's like all the way along. It's
I
massive.
think.
Oh, it's huge then.
I
Yeah, you can
understand.
just kneel or lie down.
I think
Yeah.
I'll just stand near you.
Okay.
Okay, so you're both going in that area. Good.
Yeah.
I will hide behind a car. Where was I? Because I came over to them, didn't I? I'll hide the other side of the car.
Okay.
I'll be really low down.
Put yourself
To
down.
so I'll be sort of this side in the corner. But I will keep looking under the car to see if I can see his feet.
Oh, nice.
Is this bit? This is all. This isn't covered, is it?
What do you mean?
As in you.
The ramp.
In the ramp.
You can't see onto the ramp from this angle because the ramp is like
So therefore, he can't see us.
not in this moment. No.
So I'm just going to go there. Then. Can you put me? Yeah, facing the other way.
Okay.
Is it
When he
what?
comes down-
Is it like two walls and the ramp coming down,
Yeah.
or is it a freestanding ramp?
The ramp has two walls either side.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Hey Toby, are you happy where you are?
So your response.
That's a sodding thing.
It's fine.
Oh no, I can't do anything about that. If you fill it to the brim, it's like an air bubble every now and then.
Okay, so you hide behind the van.
The chuck milk of the security guard in case.
Ah, I'm lactose intolerant.
I'm melting.
Ah, one weakness, milk. So that's where you're hiding. Is that everybody hidden?
Yeah.
Okay. This gentleman is going to come down the stairs. He's going to start heading around down here.
Right.
He's going down here. Make a stealth roll for me, please.
Well, everybody. Will...
Just him.
Question. Sorry, what's so stupid?
Yeah.
Who's that? The orange guy.
Orange
The
guy.
number one.
The number one.
Got
What
a
do you
door.
mean?
Oh, that one there. I don't know who's that.
Yeah.
So as this
Oh,
guy,
don't worry about him. He's
as
the
this guy comes down to here, he looks over to you. You all right there, mate? Yeah, all good. Okay.
It tends to.
Oh, wow, that was easy. Right. What are we going to be doing then?
He's going to come around this
Get out.
way. He's already see you.
It's
See
like-
you,
Right.
me.
I'm conferring with you. Are we going to get him or are we going to leave him?
No, we're going to get.
We're going to get him?
Yeah.
Do you want to get him or shall I?
Both of them.
I thought we were going to Pac-Man him as he comes around. We just.
Because he's going to think here, he's going to come around here. He's going to see where you are, he's going to see you. Unless you come around this way. Or hide
You
behind
were
the
very
tree.
lucky this guy's not attentive. He would have turned around and immediately see you otherwise.
Yeah. So I was quite glad when he wasn't.
I could just go up behind him and twat him across the edge.
Yeah, you could if you want to, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna stop you,
particularly stealthy. then?
He's more
Oh, you got
stealthy
plus
than
five.
I am. He's got plus
You
5.
could break into the car and run him over.
Well, maybe not.
I was thinking about doing that on the way down, just running every single person over, and that's like, what's that?
Yeah, but we did. The idea was not to kill anyone.
The only problem with that is there's 2 cars in the way.
Don't worry, you can just smash through them. It's fine.
As
Elbow. Yeah, I'm good.
Something good. Twat me with
How are
it.
you doing?
Go on, then. Yeah, do it.
No, either that, you're an half. A strong stroke.
oh wow.
I'm gonna attempt to sneak up behind him and twat him with it.
Stealth check. I'm going to give him disadvantage.
Trying to
You,
go dog.
you pretty much excuse why you're leaving. It's like, oh.
Nice. Nat 20 as well.
Okay.
Delicious.
You are right up behind him. You have managed to get up behind him without any thing. He is quite oblivious.
It's
He just
only that one.
Of course, there's not.
written stuff down. I will give you advantage on this attack because you have got a nat 20 on that. You can just knock him over the head. What are you using?
Put his right registration.
I will use my.
Loot. Bong.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Be aware that would be an improvised weapon, which does.
You shove your flute up his nose.
Oh.
Do you have
Oh.
any weapons proper?
Did you find a
have a
convenient?
dagger,
I came packing a non-lethal weapon.
or I
What
could
was
just
Hammer.
hug him.
Convenient
Not as non-lethal
right
as-
behind him on the floor.
As a bard, can you cast sleep? Or is that too advanced for you? currently?
It's not in my.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
second
yeah.
level. You'd
Fair.
Do you want the catalytic converter to work?
Catalytic converters don't exist yet.
Can I hit him over the head with the butt of my pistol?
Yes.
I will.
Yeah, I was thinking that's-
Do please specify that this is non-lethal damage.
Oh yes.
Okay. Roll to hit. You have advantage to hit. This is an improvised weapon, so it is just a D4, isn't it? Improvised weapon, isn't it?
I think so, yeah. D4 plus your strength mod
Mhm.
and no proficiency. Oof.
You were saved there.
That's
Not a one.
it's a 14 to hit.
14.
You have no strength mod.
15 to hit.
Better than nothing.
I have no strength.
I've got +1. Okay.
It didn't do anything, did it?
Completely miss his head
Oh no.
and sweep past him with your gun. I'm giving him advantage as he turns around to look at you. Yeah. He notices that you're holding a gun and is immediately panicking and reaching for a shoulder holster. Everybody roll
Yeah,
initiative.
fair.
You're welcome.
Damn it.
Oh yeah. The curse of the trees this evening. Oh, you bastard.
Right, give me a second.
I don't even add anything to that. And that's bad.
So that is guard is plus.
I should have punched him in the head.
Yeah. You
Oh.
should have done.
Are we even going to get anywhere near to you before?
Before he shoots me and kills me, probably not.
It's so funny listening to us talk about it when we're all so proud about what we get. It's like, what do you get in that? +1. Just-
Okay.
3.
Oh, in the old days, it was like,
What's your mod?
yeah, it's like, oh, I can't roll less than
Zero.
27.
Jesus, where do you put all your stats?
It's a dex mod. Oh, is it?
So I've got good news for you. You rolled the same as him.
Oh.
I've got bad news for you. He's
He
got a
goes
higher
before me.
mod.
No.
It'd be weird if you had a worse mod. -1 to.
Right.
9, 10, 12.
Okay, that's not terrible.
10.
That's not terrible.
It's one of the highest so far.
14. That's that's the highest, and that's fucking terrible.
Worryingly low.
I actually rolled a 14 on the dice, so I beat you.
Hey.
What'd you get?
16.
Cool.
But I'm like 7 miles away from anything, so it's going to be like, woohoo, I can...
And you move slower than you.
So
Yeah.
the good news is, funny enough, Dave, you're going first.
Brilliant.
So you're going to be in it since my turn for a while?
When Where are you? At the
I'm
moment?
at the very back corner.
Yeah, you can't actually see what's going on.
No.
So you don't know anything's happening.
No.
So you're missing the first round of combat. Sorry. Lawrence.
Can I see anything?
No, you can't. Because you're at the far side of the structure and you can't see what's happening. You picked the perfect place to do this. Thank you. James, where are you?
They're both behind.
Facing the wrong way.
You can't see anything either.
Can I hear it though?
Yes, you can hear panicked. Yeah, you guys can actually hear panicked shouting at this point. So yeah, fair enough.
All right.
I will go back. We will have you.
I will.
Do something. You're right.
5,
They would be able to.
10, 15,
It's pretty
20,
quiet, yeah.
25. And they're here.
Sure. Yeah. Toby's character would
You can't
order
get
to
it
go
again.
bugger when the guy turns around.
So if I get to there, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, just as a question, would I... Or is that wall all the way down to there?
I will say that the ramp is exposed. No, I will say you have to get to the bottom of it because the ramp I did say had walls along the length of it. Sorry.
Okay, I will bimble my way to there and cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay. You have +2 to your armor class.
So I'm now 20 AC.
Excellent. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah. So great, you're not the one that's
Is
gonna
that
be
the end of your
Yes.
turn? Oh,
I think so.
35. But it's still not far enough.
literally, you pick the worst possible place to do this. Thank you.
25.
It's great.
You can see him from there. Yeah.
35. I'll just go there. Hide behind that truck.
You're hiding
Yes.
as an action.
No, it's an action, not a bonus.
No, not as a,
You're not
not
a
as a
rogue.
monk.
Yeah.
You're not a rogue.
Yeah, I'll just sort of not physically hide. I'll just
The guy is reaching for a gun.
yeah. I know, but he's facing the other way.
Okay. So, roll 2.
I'm not. I can't.
Oh, no, you
roll
can't.
hide.
Well, you're hiding. Okay, so
Yeah.
you're just ducking in behind.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. James.
Why don't you whip him or something?
You've got that fucking long range.
20, 25, 30, 35.
Your movement speed?
35.
Yeah, you can move to there.
Or do I move to there or there and hide?
Your choice.
Or do I sprint and move behind him?
Your choice.
Well, you could do, but you can't do an action. But
It's your choice. Do what you want to do.
Either way, he's gonna shoot me.
So if I could get there with my movement, there?
Yeah.
If I sprint,
You can get up behind him.
Can you run into him?
No, he didn't run into him. He literally just whipped right behind him.
No, I was going
Yeah,
to
I don't
just
think
run
you
into
can
him.
shoulder barge.
You want to shoulder barge him. Technically, that is an action.
Yeah.
You're shoving, basically.
can I? That's a dumb question. You can't quietly sprint behind someone, can you?
No, I can't.
No.
Okay.
And then it's Ed's turn.
Locked him outside, so he can't have his turn.
That means I don't.
It's Herman trying to come in.
Like, yeah, but no, but yeah, but no.
Yeah. I
Just
need to
see a
get that
massive
bit of off the door.
That's just Ed.
Well,
Your turn.
oh, my turn. Oh, cool.
People have started running towards this as this guy is screaming. And
Oh,
yeah.
shitting hell.
He's reaching for a gun.
Who is? That guy.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Did you... Have you managed to sprint all the way over there, James?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Oh,
just
so-
He's got.
oh, you dashed.
He's
Okay.
got 35 movements and only dashed.
I see.
Your turn.
Because
Yes.
hopefully me dashing behind him is drawing his attention to the new good axe.
Yeah, probably not.
I can stabilise dead, don't worry.
Well, as you guys are doing... There's 2 of you on him, right?
I'll be there next.
The thing... shocking Grasp is touch. Is a touch range spell.
Yep.
And
Oh,
even with my 35 feet of movement, I'm not going to get there in time. I don't particularly want to kill him, so I'm going to hotwire the car. I'm going to use Shocking Grasp to try and start the electric igniter.
Where are you touching?
I would imagine... What do I know of cars? I have been in the military,
Are
so...
you proficient in driving?
No.
You know that it is started by a key.
hmm
You could try just shocking the place where you slot the key in.
You could try putting Yeah, your
You
finger.
could try and see if you could open the engine bay and touch the engine itself, but you don't know which bit you need to touch.
Okay.
Touch the keyhole.
Touch the keyhole.
Oh, you know what would be
I'm not
great
gonna drive.
if I was there, so I could try and fucking jump the
Oh.
cars and bang all the way.
As an action, do you want to ask me?
That'd be an interaction.
Oh, there's an interaction.
However, you would have to shout.
I am 20 feet away from you.
Okay. How do you start the car?
So you need to look in the engine bay and put electricity on the big starter cable on the start motor. There's a big red or big lead with a big post on the top. No, so there'll be a big post. You need to.
With that information, I'm gonna open the lid.
Okay.
I've seen that done before.
It's done on
That-
the side, yeah.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
there was a handle, you could just lift it
Yeah,
up.
I've seen that done. Right, and I will
Which
find.
side do you choose? The left or the right?
The starter motor is located.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
You've already spoken enough for this turn.
What country is it?
What side is the driver's? Hang on. Yes.
The driver's
What side is the driver's side?
The driver's side is the left-hand side because America. Sorry, Galantia.
In that case, I would be over there, and I will gamble on the left.
Open that side.
I say the starter motor.
No, this is not you saying in character. I'm just double checking with
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Starter motor is usually on.
It's dependent on manufacturer.
So I'm going to roll, and I see where Dukar NCL puts it.
Okay.
Alts is the side you're on.
All right.
Evens is the side you're not on.
The Amnar's new ones are on the top. In the
Okay.
middle of the
You can see that there is a device here that has big bunch of cables coming out of it, and there's like I don't know, there's another one which has got like a big sort of motor-looking thing that's down by the side of it. Which one do you want to touch?
You got two ones, I think, both.
That's not how the spell works, is it? The spell only comes out of one hand. I can't do.
And to be fair, they didn't have starter motors back then.
They did.
It's probably.
They did.
Well, it's actually probably a dynamo. Because in the 80s we were still using dynamos.
That's true, dynamo. It's pretty much the same idea.
Okay.
It's more efficient. It's a starter motor and an alternator.
I'm gonna gamble on the one with all the cables coming out of it. It would suggest to me that that might be the right place to start.
Very well.
So, have I made the wrong decision by that, James?
Who knows? We'll find out.
Well, you know lots about cars.
No, we'll find out. I'm not saying anything.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp.
Okay. So you shock the distributor.
I don't even know what that means.
Spark plugs all ignite. Nothing happens.
Okay, well, at least I know now that that is not where I need to
Yes,
shock.
but if you shock it too much, there's a chance we won't be able to start the car now. So you fuck the spark plugs.
You ran away from the car, mate. I
Okay, that is your turn.
Yeah,
Unless
that was-
there's anything you want to do with your bonus action?
don't think there is anything I can do with my bonus action.
Well then, sir, that is the end of your turn. I just
It is.
realised this is not actually angled right. God damn it. But,
Okay, I was just trying to stop you from dying, that's all. I didn't think you were going to start the car.
okay, I might need to move the map up slightly, but it's okay for now. So,
Oh, well.
that's the end of your turn. Toby, it's not your turn. It's the guard's turn.
Oh, no.
As he pulls out his gun and shakily points it at you because he was quite surprised by this, and he is going to attempt to shoot you.
You are dead.
What is your AC?
11.
I
Oh!
rolled that on the dice. Let me just double check what the damage dice is for this one. Okay.
What's your con mod, mate?
How many hit points do you have?
8.
Good news, you're still alive,
By how
as you
many?
take 6 damage.
Oh!
And a pistol shot rings out.
Great, that'll alert the guard downstairs.
Fucking hell.
Fine.
Dear me.
It is now your turn. That's all he does. He just takes a shot at you.
Can I punch him in the face?
Certainly.
No, I cannot.
What do you get? Is that literally what you got?
It's an unarmed strike, isn't it?
Yeah.
8.
Well, I knew I was going to kill one of you at some point. Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do? You could move away from him.
You want to take an
What,
attack
so
on
he gets
opportunity?
and die.
It's up to you.
No, you wouldn't, because I could make it. I have a thing where I could make it directed towards me. He's in with 5 feet of me.
Ah.
What's this?
Well, Ian kills both of you.
Smack.
It's the thing of dogmen. If
Oh.
an ally gets
Dog.
attacked within 5 feet of them, and the enemy's within 5 feet of them, they can get the enemy to direct the attack to you.
You could have done that on the shooting.
Yeah, but I just remembered when you said reaction, to be fair. My memory's not
Just
that
leave him
good.
there. He's got hardly any.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Do you want to do it? Do you want to move away from him, or are you happy where you are?
Neither.
To be honest with you, you don't know you can do it.
Yeah, this is your first time meeting this guy, so. Is this the end of your turn, sir?
How many bardic inspirations do you have?
You could give Bardic Inspiration. It's
To the
true.
guy shooting you.
Just kill me now.
Just do it.
Make it quick.
Have you got a backup character already?
I probably make one in a second.
Yeah, we've got character sheets for you, don't we?
D&D Beyond, just press random
Fiddly-dee,
generate.
fiddly-doo. That gun is going to go to me.
Oh, I don't need this extra payment then.
Well, it looks like the money's going a bit further, lads.
No, you said 25 ahead.
I mean, his,
We'll bring his head back with us.
his identical cousin, Juan.
One shot.
Brandon comes up.
Except it's 2 shots because he survived the first. You do have like a bullet hole in you, by the way. You
Yeah.
are going to need medical treatment.
Yeah, I'll forget that.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Very well. The good news is we're back around to your teammates. Dave, would you like to help? Or would you like to hinder?
10, 20. So I can get to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yeah.
Ah,
to me.
I can see everyone. Wonderful.
I know he's a dwarf, and usually they have smaller movement. Every other race of dwarf and small creature outside of the player's handbook has the standard 30 foot.
Up to him if he wants to.
No.
Yeah,
Do you want to have that extra 5 foot?
Also,
It kind of
the standard
cripples
is
you.
not 35. The standard is 30.
Yeah, no, I said an extra 5 foot on top of that, which is to say 30.
I mean, I'm happy there because I have. Yes, I'm a cleric.
Hey, official Manticore, good to see you.
Hello.
Hope you're doing well.
And I'm pretty sure Healing Word is a bonus action.
It is.
Case.
I mean, they have a side certificate.
It is a leveled spell, so you can only do a cantrip. You can't do another at
And
the same time.
because of my features, he regains 2 plus the level of the spell extra in healing, so he'll get +3.
Okay, the thing
What's
is,
this from?
that will pretty much put him straight back to full.
Yes,
So
it's amazing.
What's this from?
My
It
cleric
doesn't have any essence.
trait.
Oh, you're a nice cleric, are you?
Yes,
nice.
so I get 2
Until
plus my
he-
level.
You do.
So
that's when you
um,
get
he
Yeah,
gains
for
1d4
2
plus 7.
1d4 plus 7?
Yes.
God. How,
Oh, congratulations on the new flat, official man.
how's that worked out?
I have no idea.
Take me through
D&D Beyond.
that.
It's because it's 1d4 plus 3 normally.
Plus 3. Sounds
Oh,
good.
no, that's blinding for you, isn't it? Let me
It's
Don't
quite.
worry, we've
bright,
got
so
he's got shades.
I'll wear my sunglasses at night.
Healing word.
So
It's 1d4 plus your spellcasting mod. So if that is plus
It's
3,
a
then
shame
yeah,
it won't
plus
appear
3.
on your model. That'd be pretty iconic if they did. That does
So
suit
that's
you,
one
actually. You've got
1d4
foundation.
plus
I
3,
hate aviators.
and then you get
No, they really
that
do.
life cleric thing.
Yeah.
I've got Ray-Ban anyway, it's mirrored.
So yeah, D&D Beyond says it's 1d4 plus 7 at level 1.
Not a healing. Yeah, regains
Actually,
additional hit points equal
the
to
glasses
2 plus
that they have things on the
spells
side
level.
you can see at the side as well. It's
Hang on a
pretty
minute.
cool.
I do like those, yeah. The glasses I usually
What's
go
the
for are
spell
as
level?
rectangular and small as possible, usually. But they don't really
It
do
should be
that
plus
anymore.
No.
6.
Why is it saying +7 on here then?
I don't know. It shouldn't be.
Suffice it
My
to
spell
say-
plus +4.
Suffice it to
Oh,
say,
well, that'll be one. Yeah.
suffice it to say, if you do enough, if you do any healing, you'll max him out.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
He
So
has taken a grand total of 6 healing.
Healing Word
That's
is going to be absolute MVP for the first 3 levels. That's going to be amazingly good.
That's early level gameplay.
That's early level healing for you.
The best bit is, it's distance as well, so it makes it fantastic, even towards the end of the game.
Nice.
right, I will.
Because it can be upscaled.
Although, yeah, that's true. It can be.
I will use
What happened?
guiding bolt.
It gets
You
quite
cannot
hot.
do this non-lethally.
And I can't get to him the same turn to keep him alive.
Just heal the other one. I'll knock him out.
If I guiding bolt him, well, no, there's no other guy here. If I guiding bolt him and then cure him instantly, he's still on the floor.
Yes, but he has his full, he would have pretty much his full hit points back with.
And also, he wouldn't know that he's been healed.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Do we really care if he dies? We can just pick him up, stuff him in the boot, and get rid of him.
Does anyone have a way?
They need blood.
Guiding
I
bolt
would.
does
I would.
radiant
Well,
damage.
there's
I
blood
would
on the
care.
floor anyway. It is blood.
Yeah, and it's radiant damage. Does that lead?
Radiant. Yeah.
I mean,
Big time lethal.
Ah,
That's basically the word of God.
I will say that the guy paying us did specify not to kill anyone.
No, he said if we
Try
had
not
to.
so the way I'm looking at it is he's about to kill you.
Which is true.
So I'm going to stop him.
Just healing. You heal
No,
him.
just focus on.
Well, I'm
I
closer,
can
if I'll
heal
take it,
you and shoot him, and that's one action. Because it's a bonus action to heal. It's my one action to shoot him.
If you shoot him, you are firing another gunshot,
I'm not. I'm using guiding bolt. So
Alright.
I'm not armed with.
and you can't not kill him.
You guiding bolt.
I'll
I mean,
hit him.
if you do enough damage.
I
46.
get 2 attacks.
Level 1! Double check that's correct.
Yeah.
Because it's literally guiding bolt, level 1, flash of light on a hit.
Yeah.
Target takes 46 radiant damage.
He could survive that.
Yeah. If you roll all ones.
Yeah.
And then my next attack roll made against this target. Oh. And the next attack roll made
Yeah,
against
it's
this
not
target.
yours.
Ooh.
It's anybody's.
Yeah, it's
Is it
somebody
the
else's.
advantage? That's even
No,
better.
no, it can be his as well if nobody else hit him. If nobody else fires him, rather.
I'm going to. Right, I'll start with my bonus action and give you.
Roll. Starts with 2d4, I believe.
No, I'm
Was it-
healing him first with my bonus action. So
So it's
1d4 plus 7, so that's 8.
you are back to max health.
But you are still. Well, you're not on the floor because I don't think you go down.
And.
Do you try and intimidate him? He just shot you and then you just immediately healed the bullet wound. That would be pretty fucking scary if you lived in this kind of one.
I will cast. I'll cast command at him and shout drop.
Oh,
Is that a save, I believe?
Yes.
What type of save is it?
Wisdom
I think I fail.
14.
I fail. I do not have a plus 10.
There we go.
He is going. Is it on his turn?
Command says you speak one more command to the creature you can see. Target must succeed on the wisdom save. The spell's approach the target moves towards you. Drop. The target drops whatever they're holding, then ends its turn.
Is that on its turn?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's not his turn yet. So he is still holding the gun towards you.
but that means it's immediately going to drop the gun
And then end
Yeah.
its
the
turn.
second its turn happens.
After
Nice.
that's the completion of your turn.
Yeah.
It is Lawrence's turn.
Cool.
So that's both of your spell slots used, I believe.
Yes. I can just see from there.
Okay. Roll to hit, please.
Non-lethal.
Yes, I'm using my fist.
You fist him.
You just get the one attack this early, don't you?
Oh, we'll get a bonus. Bonus attack. I mean.
That's martial arts, right?
Haha, you're only a monk.
I know.
I love the rolls there. Panic. It's like, oh no!
Martial arts.
Does he get to? Or...
Yeah, I'm just checking the specifics of it.
For those of you following along at
What's it? Is it
home,
18 12?
Use
No.
the attack action. Yeah, when you use the attack action with an unarmed strike or a monk weapon, you can make one unarmed attack as a bonus action. So it's your free version, basically, of flurry of blows. The free and slightly less effective version.
no.
15 doesn't hit the bastard. Christ, what's he wearing?
Kevlar.
He actually has, under his uniform, part of his uniform, basically chainmail.
Bloody heck.
Because
Okay.
he's a guard.
Yeah, fair.
Is that the end of your turn, sir?
Yep.
I'm afraid he missed his AC by 1. However, on the upside, it's now James's turn. And he is a good boy. What would Croc like to do?
Clock.
Kronk.
Monsieur.
Clock.
See, I have a couple of options.
Be a bad dog and bite him.
It's so tempted to bite this man, but that would probably be lethal.
It would be. It would be lethal damage.
But Brain says nom nom.
It says nah.
Or I could twat him with the back of my sword.
Yeah, you could hit him with the flash of the sword, in which case it's going to work like a normal attack, but you are hitting with the side, basically.
I shall hit him. Try and hit him over the back of the head with the blunt, with the
Sure, pommel.
Yeah.
Your sword, by the way. How are you carrying this around?
That is a good fucking question.
Is a sword a cane?
It would have to be. 'cause
Yes, it would have to be.
Yeah.
I did ask people to think of this.
Yeah.
Mine is short sword.
Wait, you're carrying a short sword
Back.
in the open.
Well,
He was literally open carrying a gun. He said as much, and you let him get away with
To be
that.
fair,
Oh yeah, a pistol.
Yeah.
I
A
will,
sword.
I will argue, if it looks like a cane, no one questions a dog having a stick.
Well then.
So I will just say this now, Lawrence. If you are openly carrying a sword, you will start getting questions.
Like, what kind of sword is
I'll
that?
put it underneath my
What sort of length sword is this?
I think it's short sword.
So like,
Yeah.
yeah, you could get away with that. Okay. I will say the pommel is going to be noticeable, so there will be a DC to
Would you
hide
have
it.
it pointing downwards so you can pull it out?
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, you were saying.
Yes. I should make an attack roll again non-lethally against this normal security guard.
Yes,
My
actually.
family history would be sad. Ooh, hello. That is
That's going to hit.
that's a 20.
That hits. Roll your damage as you beat this man about the head. You flip it out and beat him with it.
Where the fuck is the D8? Is this a D8?
Yes, it's you're holding it.
What the fuck is the D8 in your hand?
It's 4
4
damage
damage.
plus your dex.
Dex, which is so 8 damage.
That's pretty good. Like, seriously, that's actually pretty good. He is bloodied instantly. He's definitely looking rough as you smack him over the head and he's sort of like, ah! Oh, he cries out.
Fucking hell.
So,
I should have just disintegrated it. It would have been a lot easier.
Ooh,
Don't think
there's what the fuck? Oh, I remembered.
46
I am a
radiant
rogue.
damage.
Added stealth damage to that.
oh, yes, you do have other people around him. And your stealth attack.
Sneak
Sneak
attack.
attack, sorry. Not stealth attack.
1d6.
At this level. I will tell you now, that might, if you roll high, knock him out.
5.
What's the
I have a question. With that, does he still cry out?
Let me just check something.
Let's go.
Let me just do a quick
Is
calculation.
it just 1d6?
Let me just do a quick calculation. Shut up a second, please. It is 5 on 8. Number.
13.
He does still cry. Because he wasn't knocked out by enough of the thing for it to just be instantaneous. It was like, ah! As he collapses to the ground, dropping the gun.
Yay.
Hey.
This man is unconscious and, well, not dying. He's just unconscious. Would you like to do something about this?
Are we out of?
You are out of initiative.
Ah,
Cool.
Kind of.
Well, you want to be out of initiative?
No.
We could slowly, if we're out of initiative, we would have to really slowly walk down the stairs and knock out the other guard.
if we're out of initiative, we could
If we're in initiative.
tie him up, gag him. Are all of that right? Can we check?
And stick him in the back of the milk.
I was about to say, are all of the? Can we check to see if the cars are actually locked around us quickly? Just quickly try the handles.
I tell you what. Roll me. Each of you can roll me a d6.
No, the threes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did everybody roll a 3?
No, I
Wow.
rolled a 5.
Oh, you let that side.
Yeah. Everybody else rolled a 3.
Yeah.
All even.
I rolled.
Yeah.
Right.
I would have threw.
The rule I was going with here is evens is an unlocked car.
Oh wow.
Oh, so none of us got it.
So basically, everyone's been really good.
Apparently. Because it was just it was a 1 in 5. It was a 1 in 2 chance, and all of you didn't get it.
Either that or all of us tried the same door handle.
Ah,
And
didn't
also,
realise it.
this would also include. Tell you what. Roll me a d10, each of you as well.
Silly question. Lawrence, how much do you look like the security guard?
Different
got-
species.
Different species, different
What
colour
about
hair.
you?
Oh,
Well,
and a 3 again.
What does this security guard look like?
He's human.
Yeah. What does he look like?
Young,
Like
20s.
20s? No. I'm clearly at least in my
So,
50s.
what did you get in your d10? Cool.
You, on the other hand,
Cool.
3 again.
Cool. 3. Cool. 8. 2 of you find cars that, while they are locked, are convertibles with
Cool.
the roof down.
Oh, okay.
What's the point then? Why did they lock it? Anyway, but
People get into habits.
yeah.
Because I was going to say one of us could dress up as the security guard and the other guard comes to check. And they try to
Oh,
step
and
and
the
that's all fine. That he stops someone. But that'd be quite a high deception check.
I've already got an idea as
That's
to.
got good.
Well, I don't have a good charisma modifier, but
I've got plus
only one shot rang out.
Mhm.
Misfire. Misfire from a car, backfire from a car. This is the era of backfires.
Right.
That's a good idea. How many of us did the security guard see before he went unconscious?
At least one.
Okay.
The others were behind him mostly.
I suggest we tie the fucker up. I've got rope and just chuck him in the convertible, like literally right down behind the driver's seat, so he's like in the footwell of the back seat, so he's out of
Tie him up, gag him.
yeah. So take his hat, stuff it in his mouth, tie him up.
I
and
could.
stuff him.
We could also then put the. If I'm going to assume I'm being dumb. Is it? There's not a roof we could put up.
Could do, yeah.
Yeah, we could put the roof up, so that makes it harder for them to find him.
That's cool. Yeah.
Because
He
then
doesn't have a side window.
And I'll pick up his sidearm.
Sure.
Cool.
His pistol is. It's just a. It's the police service pistol.
actually,
There you go, your first gun.
can I check what he was writing in the notebooks?
It has 5 rounds of ammunition in it. Sure. Do you want to steal the book?
Where did that go on here?
Before we dump
Ammunition
him,
5
can I
rounds.
just
Right.
check through his book? I'll put it back in his pocket. I just want
Okay.
to see what he was
Check a
writing.
flick through. It's car spotting.
Oh,
He was
no.
doing car spotting.
It's a hobby. Yeah.
Cool.
Well,
There is a list of the vehicles that are parked in this place regularly, though.
Oh, you're gonna rub out the
You really think he's gonna forget that car?
no, I could flip back early in the book and rub out one of the vehicles.
Sure, you can do that.
I'm not going to because that's mean, and I'm not. I'm not.
Just a dick move. That's
So,
all
can
that
everybody
is.
make me a perception check?
Nope.
No, but I don't get inspiration.
Excellent.
Guess what I fucking got?
Inspiration?
No, 3.
3.
So did I.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm sick of that. I'm going to use my fucking inspiration to re-roll that piece of shit. Not
Guess
gonna
what
use
you
the
got?
fucking
3.
dice. That's better. Good.
Okay, so I'm going to go around the table.
18.
Cool.
4.
15.
No bonus.
I got a 1.
4.
7.
Well, two of you notice that somebody is coming up the stairs
Okay.
at a bit of a rush.
You're the god.
Did I hear what that guard sounded like?
Wait, was that a hearing check?
Oh, yeah, you would have advantage. Thank you. Good point. Thank you for reminding me.
For that. 9.
Two of you hear this coming.
Right.
The person is busy reading a book and considering riping
Riping?
riping
God, no.
Something else.
riping stuff out of
Are
it.
you telling that you
Wiping
can hear him
stuff.
coming?
How quickly is he moving?
He's at a dash.
He's at it. Right, okay, in that case. Are we still in initiative?
Not at this moment, but he
Right.
will be here like any second.
I'm going to run over to the stairs. And do we reckon I can imitate that guard?
You can do a performance check.
I will do a performance check. It's not going to be. It's going to be a straight roll, but
I mean, you can ask the person who's got performance.
do we have time? Do you have time for that?
I could give you
What?
advantage.
Tell him it was a backfire on a car.
Yeah, I could attempt to mimic.
Maybe a performance
I
check.
have advantage.
Are you giving him advantage?
Yep.
How?
Because I also have.
No, like role play how,
Oh,
not
okay.
mechanically how, because he's trying to mimic a single person's voice.
Well, to be fair, we both were the only ones that actually heard him speak.
You could quickly run it by him to make sure it sounds right.
Yeah.
$1 for yes, $2 for no.
Oh shit, my life.
Oh, that's
Um,
I can't guidance him, can I?
Performance.
You can.
Oh, take a d4.
Would you like to? Oh,
that was
How have you managed?
right. Well, I will say this.
that was an 11.
Would you like, if somebody had inspiration, they could give you inspiration to re-roll.
Give me a second.
No one has inspiration, do
I don't have inspiration.
I do.
He does.
they?
Would you like to give it to him? You don't have to.
Numbers. It's performance, yeah?
Yes.
So that's. Not you, dickhead. Yeah, 17.
I think that should be good enough.
What do you say?
Nothing to worry about. Just
Car backfiring.
car backfiring.
Gave me a jump, that's why I screamed.
Didn't get startled.
I'm giving him advantage on this for a reason that you don't know.
Because he's a pussy.
It's because
Okay.
brother.
No, it's because your excuse was wrong.
Oh shit.
Why would a car be backfiring when there's no customers in here to make them switch on?
Go!
I dropped my gun. Would have been
Okay.
better.
No, but why would I have it out?
Why were you making a car start? Are you fiddling about with the damn things again? You've been told about this, Eric.
Sorry,
This isn't a matter of sorry. You're not supposed to touch the you're not supposed to touch the customer's car.
Passengers.
As you're talking,
Couldn't help
I
myself.
sneak over to there in case he comes up through the doorway.
Sure.
Brilliant. I'll stand
Yeah, I'm going to be on the other side as
By
well.
the door.
Shot grass.
with a hammer ready to. I'm going to hide.
Let me do it first, because I can do non-lethal with shocking grasp.
Okay.
You will only stove
Anything
his
else you want
head
to see?
in.
couldn't help myself. I was just so.
We're gonna fucking talk about this later. Idiot.
Yes, sir.
Fucking morons. I'm docking your pay for this.
I understand.
Womp womp.
Okay.
No, he got beat up and has no money.
He's been mugged.
He got me up and has no money.
So I'll tell you this.
Fucking Jesus.
Because of your roleplay on actually just what you said, you got away with it, despite saying something that patently didn't make sense to the guy, which gave him advantage on the check, which was an 18.
Ah,
So he picked up that there was
Slightly
something
better cut.
off.
yeah.
You melted his coat.
But luckily for you, this guy was a car nerd and was playing the cars.
Yeah. Right, okay.
Ooh.
Has crisis been averted? So, can we hear him going back down the stairs now?
He is walking down.
Okay, right.
Problem.
We need to knock that guy out now.
That's
Yeah.
pink
Problem?
lemonade.
I was going to say we need to
Raspberry
knock him out
lemonade.
because problem. What May said is there's no customers here. So if we start a car, he knows something's up.
Yeah, we need to go knock him out and then take the car out. Swift.
Yeah. Feels-
Perhaps we could.
Can you
so this is dodgy. Perhaps we could
Hang on a minute.
get both guards in the same car in a compromising position, and then when they wake up, they think, "Oh, fuck!"
I mean, what is the laws regarding homosexuality in Harbourlight?
No problems with it
Fair.
because we're dealing with enough stuff right now. I don't need to have racism and that beyond
question.
fantasy racism.
Do we know that that guy's wearing chainmail?
It's not chainmail. It's like a type of armor that's built into his stuff. But
Is
you know
it
it's
metal?
no. I mean,
Hell.
It's
what do you?
Shocking grasp, advantage on metal.
I was
I will allow it to be metal for the sake of.
I was gonna say-
Otherwise, it does negate the.
I will say, is it heavy or light?
It's medium.
Okay. Is it better than the armor we have?
I don't wear it.
Do you have the ability to wear medium armor?
No.
Medium?
Then it's worse.
Medium?
Yeah.
Thought you said it was a chain equivalent. Chain's heavy.
Heavy.
mate.
Oh, it is. You're right.
Chain's
It is
heavy.
heavy.
I'm proficient.
Yeah, you've already got chain though.
Yeah, but
Or
if it's
chain
better than-
equivalent.
Is
Not
it?
better.
No,
Okay.
it's not
It's
better
exactly
than
the
chainmail.
same.
I don't think it'll fit you anyway. It's too big.
Right. As we know that that guy is wearing metal armor.
Yeah.
I'm going to take this opportunity to try and go and zap him.
Okay.
Yes?
Okay, I'm going to take the guard's jacket and hat.
Okay.
Which are way too big for you.
I don't care. As long as it looks okay from the road.
Okay. So you're trying to look like a guard who's
Like
driving
a chauffeur or something.
So
I
if someone
see.
gets stopped and said, "Did you see MD leaving?" all the people in the local vicinity will be like, "Yes, one of the security guards drove it away."
Okay.
That's a good idea. And for an extra help with that plan, does he have a wallet?
Sure. Yes, he has a wallet.
No, he doesn't.
You've stolen his wallet.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're making it look like a mugging.
Yes.
Right, okay.
Yes, that's
Right.
totally what I
I'm
did.
going to if no one has any objections, I'm gonna go and try and taser this guard.
Cool.
Does anybody have any objections?
So I'll take my hammer in case that doesn't go right.
He's got his sword.
I mean, yeah, I've got to. If it's in the sheath, could I finagle that to
Yeah.
be bludgeoning
I
damage
allowed him
instead?
to flash the sword, so yes.
Cool. Right. In that case, I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna make my way downstairs behind him,
Are you
and
being
then
stealthy?
I am going to try to be.
Would you like to take your shoes off?
I would. Yes.
That
What
gives
will?
you advantage
Perfect. Right.
on stealth check.
Here we go.
Because socked feet.
Nice.
3.
22.
You are able to get up behind him. You have advantage on your attack.
And this is melee spell attack, so I'm using my spell attack modifier for
Very
this.
well.
Is that correct? I'm using my spell attack modifier
Yes.
for this. Okay. 13
What's your spell attack modifier?
plus 3.
Do you have inspiration?
I don't.
Does anybody want to give him inspiration if they have
If
it?
anybody have it.
I do, but I'm nowhere near him.
Yeah, you can do it. This is a table thing. This is not. You don't have to, but you can if you wish.
No, 'cause I don't know what he's doing.
No, no,
Knocking
it's
No,
not
it-
your
it's
character.
not, it's not a
it's
character
you.
thing, it's a
Oh.
player thing. It's up to you, though.
I mean, we do need this guard unconscious.
Okay. Come.
How did you roll 2 5s?
I rolled 2 5s. Fuck's sake.
You swing. Well, not swing. You reach out to touch this guy, and unfortunately, you miss. Now, you haven't actually touched anything.
No.
So while the spell goes off, it doesn't do anything.
Oh.
So this guy doesn't get touched,
Mm-hmm.
and there is sort of like a fake crackle. It's going to sort of glance like this. I'm giving him advantage on this because you are literally right behind him.
What is it? Double nat ones?
No, it's better than that.
What is it?
3.
Double 3.
Jesus.
Well,
He sort of glances this way. You just. He walks down.
Just do it again.
Yeah, I am literally going to have to try and do it again.
Oh,
I'm
must
lucky
have
this
the
is a
wind.
fucking cantrip. Try that again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Finally, fucking 18. There we go.
You reach out and touch him, and then.
Yep.
You have. Roll your damage.
Yep.
And this is non-lethal because it's
Yeah.
specified in the spell, I believe.
Here's the idea. Well, it's not actually specified in the spell, but I'm taking the liberty of saying, as this is lightning damage, tasers can like knock
I'll
people
allow
out,
it.
can't they?
For now.
Okay.
Yeah, the recast, he has a heart attack.
He can't take reactions as well after this damage. It's 4 damage.
Okay.
4 non-lethal.
Non-lethal. Right. We are in initiative then. He's not bloodied.
You threw his ticker off.
So roll your initiative, everybody. It will take you a turn to get down to him because you're on the floor above, basically.
4.
Oh, is he falling down the stairs? Is he?
No, you're
Oh,
You went
you,
down.
you didn't. You didn't mean. Yeah, you meant everybody else.
4.
Yeah.
20.
You're going to be going before him.
Good.
That is 8. So don't question why there's a 14 on the die. That's an
I knocked it when I rolled 11.
23.
Ooh.
Very nice. 17.
Too distracted by the money.
Right.
Oh, a blockbuster card.
I will go over what's in his wallet in a second.
This guy's a time traveller.
So, first up in initiative is you. You are going to take a turn to get down to him, so you can get down to him now. You won't be able to do anything.
Yeah, exactly. I'll dash.
So, you dash down, so you are right next to him if you want to be.
Yep.
So, anything which is like advantage, thanks to people being within 5 feet, is now the case. And then it is you.
Right, I'm gonna try and do the same trick again because there's very little else.
Reach
I
out and finger him.
can. Yeah.
Yawn rape him.
Nice. Okay. And then
Dimension door.
that's another 18.
That does hit. You'll be pleased to hear that the number that hit previously hits again.
Yes.
Not a
You
meta
forget
goblin.
which dimension you're in.
5 damage.
So that was 4 plus 5.
That's 9.
Jamming
Still
them up.
going.
Jesus Christ.
He's still
Give me a bloody
standing.
master.
But he is quite bloody.
Mm. I don't even think there's anything I can fucking do either.
That is the end of your turn.
Yeah, I think the only thing I'm going to be able to do is ready my cane to like strike out at him if he tries to run.
Dave,
Yes,
that would make
Yeah.
it your turn.
Give him a good
I'm
whack.
on the stairwell already. So
Yes.
if I, is it an action to get to him? Or,
You
no,
would
sorry.
have
How
to-
much movement?
You would have to dash down to him if you wanted to get to him. Particularly since your movement is slightly less, so you won't actually be able to get within touching range.
Mm. This has really gone sideways.
I would like to know what's on this.
Wait until you see what the awareness gauge is at.
Nice.
I'm going to go over to the red car
Okay,
because
what are you going to do?
well, I have proficiency in vehicles. I'm going to see what he's done to the vehicle so far. I'm going to try and work out how far towards starting the thing.
That's not really something you can do in combat, but I will say
well,
you
I'm
can
not.
do an
I'm
investigation.
just. Yeah, I'm just going to bimble off.
Investigation check.
20.
He has fired off the distributor,
Oh.
but he's just touched it and fired it all off at once. So every single spark plug has been fired. It's probably not damaged it, but there might be slight carbon build-up on them. Might be a little bit harder to start it.
At least he didn't damage them.
I mean, they're spark plugs; they can cope with quite a bit. They're fairly robust.
I didn't know.
Particularly in this time period, they're fairly robust.
Just can't really there, but
Anyway, that's what he's doing. Is that the end of your turn?
Because is that investigation my action?
Yes. Is that the end of your turn?
Can I use a reaction to take a coin out of my pocket and hold it ready?
A coin.
Yes. We'll start this.
That would. I will allow it to be a bonus action.
Cool. I will take out a coin ready for starting it. Oh, simple. Start motor. You need a coin to start anything that's old if you don't need the ignition on. It's metal.
Do you have drive as a proficiency?
Yes.
It does.
Then if that was the case,
You're
he would know
breaking
that.
contact, aren't you?
Yeah, you just literally go across the ignition and the main power and it starts. It still works on like 90% of engines on
true,
boats
that-
and stuff.
That would
You just
actually-
brum. Yeah.
Fair.
All right. Fair enough. That's the end of that turn. In that case,
Okay.
it is the guard's turn. Yes, it is the guard's turn. He's going to grab his truncheon.
Okay.
He's just going to try and smack you in the head because this guy's smarter. He's not going to use a gun in close range.
Mm-hmm.
So,
You
what's
roll
your
a three.
AC?
15.
His plus to hit is +3. So
Nimbly doth I dodge away.
that's an 8.
No.
Oh no.
So
Nice.
he misses you.
Mm-hmm.
Aw.
That's all he can do. Next up, it's Toby. What would you like to do, sir?
Dance.
Bubble. What?
We're
Um,
into a SpongeBob.
Nobody's playing a lolcat, so
Lolcat.
It's on the-
A lolcat.
It's on the,
Lolcat.
I know it's lolcat.
Locathaf, you mean?
That. Sorry, your turn. Go ahead.
it's on the floor below, isn't it?
Yes, he is this time.
I will.
Why are you laughing at that?
Flobberloch.
Shut
Flobberloch.
up.
I will
Dylan bend the flower pot, mate.
make my way down to that.
So you're getting to right up to him.
Yes.
Okay, you get up to him. You are. That is the end of your turn, unless you want a bonus action or anything. You could give Bardic Inspiration.
But the only way we seem to be able to hit anything is we've got bonuses.
I know.
Welcome to level 1, folks.
I don't know. I hit him pretty fine without bonuses.
It's like minion fighting.
Who's around the guy?
You are right next to him.
I am.
You are right next to him. The first in initiative will be him.
You don't really need anything to hit this flat, do you?
We want to get +6.
Depends on how bad his rolls are.
Yeah.
You got +6, you'll be fine.
He's got to get a 10 to hit.
50-50. It is literally 50-50 chance of hitting someone nowadays.
Wait, it's only a 10.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
No, he got AC 16.
Yeah.
I've got +6.
So if you don't want to do anything, you don't have to do anything.
No, that'll be.
In that case, it is the end of your turn. It becomes James's turn.
That'll do.
Huzzah, it's me,
That'll
bitch.
do.
I'm
Did you just say huzzah, bitch, it me?
No,
the other way around, but
hit
then
me, bitch.
Oh, I see.
I'm going to, I guess, the moment we're just going surrounding this guard.
Okay, you dash down.
Unless you want me to just stash the guard while you guys fight the other one.
Could do that.
Yeah, if you want to go and
Start dragging him.
make sure you take his. Or have I already taken his hat? And
No, you haven't.
No.
got a chance to.
make sure you grab his jacket and his hat first for me.
So you're going over towards the guard.
Yep, the unconscious one.
Okay, you go over to him. We'll say that that's the end of your turn for now. Lawrence, it is your turn. There is a man in front of you. He is looking quite fucked up. Punchy, punchy.
Bing
Non-lethal.
bong.
Discombobulated.
19.
Nice.
Smack. What is your bonus from your?
I think it's plus.
What is your damage bonus, rather?
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's +4.
Yeah, you cannot not knock him unconscious. He had 2 hit points left. How would you like to do this? You literally just
Hammer fist on the top of the head.
he collapses to the ground, unconscious in the stairwell where nobody can see him.
Nice.
Belief.
Unlike the other guy who is visible to any. Oh, actually, no, he's not. He's only visible to a small number of people where he currently is.
And he's going into.
If people are looking.
And he's going into.
Well, there was a gunshot.
Shit. Yeah, there was.
So, what do you guys wish to do now? You are out of initiative again.
Need to tie him up.
You've got rope, right?
Yeah, well, we can stand up. I'm just thinking of using his clothes for that.
Take his trousers off.
I
and use
mean,
them.
he does have the truncheon out. We could use that as a brace on the
Yeah. You could do that.
on the car or on their hands.
I just go.
Stabilize.
Which
No,
vehicle,
put it on the in between the
Oh.
ignition and the main power supply.
Yeah. Which vehicle did we find was open out of these?
I'll say that the van down here and. Well, it's not open. It's open
You
top.
could, yeah.
I'll say that the van down here and the Morris Oxford. Sorry, Morris there. Camera. No, do not fall over, camera. Okay, focus.
Considering the unconscious guy is next to that van, it makes sense to just put him in that van.
Sure. You toss him into the car, which is not a van, it's an open top
Yeah,
roadster.
good top. Yep.
So he is in the open top roadster.
Are we tying him up or are we just chucking him in there?
Tie him up. Tie him up. Gag him.
All right, give me a second. I'm just going to adjust the camera again. 'Cause it's all over the place.
Right.
There we go.
Ram one of his socks in his mouth.
Put his shoe. When we tie his hands up, put his shoes on his hands.
Do you want to steal his wallet?
I've already stolen them.
No, the other guy.
No, the other guy.
Oh, there we are. Yes.
Do you guys want to steal his wallet while you're there?
Actually, you are there. Do you?
Yeah, I'll take his one.
Okay.
I can do them.
Completely unnecessary to the mission, so no, I'm not going
We
to
will,
bother.
we will do the contents of the wallet at the end, if you don't mind, because I have to gen it. Right then. You start the car.
From getting it. I drive round to you and go, can I have the jacket and the hat?
Yeah, you have the jacket, the hat. Do I have to roll to see how well I tie him up?
Can do if you want.
Yeah, might as well. Because if I roll low, it'd be funny. If I roll high, it's fine. What would that be? Would that be sleight of hand?
Yeah.
19.
Okay, you tie him. You leave him on the stairs? Oh, no,
No,
you're doing the other guy. You tie him up. Yeah, he's tied up. He's unconscious in the back of a vehicle.
Try out the one instead.
Do you want to tie up the one on the stairs as well?
Yeah.
Do you want to do that? Or since you're there with him?
I'll do it. Yeah.
Make me a
I
sleight of
can
hand check.
just use his jacket.
Yeah, sleight of hand check.
It's just dex. 11.
Yeah, you've tied him up.
May I check the knots to see if he's done
Sure.
it?
You are reaching the bottom, yeah?
I will drive down around. No, I'm not yet. I'm still at the top in case.
What am I doing to check if he's done a good job on the knots?
Investigation, if you would desperately want to.
14.
These are terrible knots.
Yeah. I'm going to retie them properly.
Make me a sleight of hand check.
Okay. Well, I'm going to attempt to retie them
You
properly.
somehow
Let's put
found
it
it
that way.
works by rolling a 3.
Nope, that's an 18. Well, actually, no. With sleight of hand, that's 22.
These people
Okay.
are pretty fucking good, you got to admit.
Yeah. Well, I was a Marine, so not that you know that, but
Right. Okay.
Who's coming with me?
I'll come with you.
Dumb question. Walkie-talkies don't exist yet, do they?
No, they do not.
Okay, cool.
Portable radios exist. They are backpack size.
Do you know how many times so far this session I've gone, I'll turn on sight? No.
So, you two
Yeah,
are
every
getting in the
time.
vehicle. What did the
No,
rest of you do?
the two of us.
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I was pointing to.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were
Have
pointing
you
at that.
taken his hat? Could you put his hat on as well?
Yeah, I can put his hat on as well,
Okay.
I guess, yeah.
So are you trying to put the jacket on as well?
Yeah.
Because it's been used to tie him up.
Oh,
No, I won't. No, I won't bother with the jacket. No.
Okay. So,
I am going to
I'll gag
unbutton
you-
my
gag
coat
you.
and just keep my rifle
all right.
surreptitiously between my legs,
Okay.
just in case.
So are you getting in front or the back?
I'm getting in the back because I think if you're in the front and I'm in the back, it looks a little bit more like we're.
And you're not wearing the hat that way.
Huh?
You wouldn't want to wear the hat then, would you? Because that way.
Well, that could be a way that we can get out of that. Actually, yeah.
Okay, take the hat off.
Yeah. So I will not be in the hat, and I'll attempt to look imperious.
Okay, and you three, what are you guys doing?
Back to the
Oh,
cab.
back out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hang on.
As you head downstairs, you can see that there is a vehicle parked in the ramp coming in, and there is a man who is standing at the booth, tapping his foot, looking inside the booth.
Bang.
I say, old chaps, you don't know where the bloody worker is, do you?
No, can't say I've seen him.
Oh, for God's sake. Here I am, trying to park, and the fucker's walked off.
Would you mind awfully moving? We're trying to get out.
Oh, well, where's your car? Oh, wait, you're coming out. sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're coming down the road.
Oh, give me a minute.
Thank you.
This car backs up.
Well, you were
Yeah.
trying to out. I'm sure they'll be along in a minute.
Are you wearing the security hat and jacket
Yeah, you are.
for the security guard for this place, which is what he's looking for?
He hasn't noticed yet. Don't say anything.
I'm
I
not-
mean, the character hasn't noticed.
Description of Ed.
Shit.
Don't worry, you've got multicoloured hair this week. You'll be normal.
By next week.
in a pink-
You know, just for that description of Dave.
Halfling.
Ooh, can I do a perception check to hear the talking?
You're walking outside at the same time.
Oh, are we at the same time? Okay.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, these guys, I imagine, are going out slightly ahead of you. So these guys head off. you guys walk outside. Yeah. This guy you can see is driving back up to the door and is waiting impatiently there. You suspect you've not got too long before something happens.
So we're quickly getting out of the window.
Right.
We're gonna try and leave without him seeing us. Best we can.
Dave,
Yeah.
drive over to where we parked the car, nice and slow.
Yes.
Please do. Oh, you fucker.
Okay. That's good.
We'll be 12.
Well,
26.
Well,
he doesn't seem to notice you. He's too busy getting his car into position.
I slowly come down to your car, waiting for you guys to get in, and then you can follow.
yeah, we're gonna follow pretty far back, but not far enough that we can't see them, but far enough back that we don't look connected.
Right,
Okay.
and I will just travel at the speed limit straight
Don't
along.
be-
Okay. All right. You are heading out of town. Let me just check on the map where you will be going. So, you're driving at standard road rates. You're not going crazy. You're being sensible about this. You're going to have a little bit of time before things start to happen. Could you make me a driving roll?
1930s need for speed.
Need
Can I
for
guide myself?
moderately paced driving.
Am I allowed to use guidance on my driving?
No, because you're driving.
Okay.
You can't cast spells with
11.
components when you're driving.
You are driving. That's all that can be said with what you are doing.
A racing game with just all classic cars.
That would be cool. I did play one that was very similar to that, but it was only on PlayStation 2. It was literally called the Golden Age of Racing. It's pretty good.
I am trying to load the map right now.
Ah, so that's not.
We've fallen into the void.
Someone made the map a bit too big.
Shut up.
That or atomic weaponry has just been invented.
Shut up.
It's a little
There
bit
is
ahead
no
of time.
map. The map is
They've
dead.
invented dial-up internet only so far.
I've connected to the Wi-Fi, so hopefully.
Does that usually work?
What?
Your Wi-Fi?
Oh yes, it's 280 meg.
280.
I think it's pretty
Reload
sharp.
the fucking page.
Yeah.
We've got 2 routers in the house as well, so the kids are actually on like.
There we go. Right. So you have managed to get just to the outskirts of town, where in the background behind you, you can hear a police siren.
Oh shit.
Right. Well, maybe we do have to test out the speed on this thing.
I'm going to. Well, you're between us and the police car, aren't you?
Yes, we're going to.
So I will carry on.
Go a different. Yeah.
If you,
As
Yeah, can we go
someone
down a different lane to like a small village or something like that? I don't know.
What do you want to do? Do you want to try and hide for a while, or do you wish to try and disguise the number plate?
how
or-
far away are we from where we're going?
You are presently. You're about 20 minutes out from where you were going if you were driving at like the speed limit, which is about 50.
Mhm.
How far away do we reckon the police car is?
A fair distance. This is not like immediately behind you.
Okay.
could
Just
we,
floor it.
in our
Get
car, go a different route to get to the same place?
No, there is only one major route going down this way.
Why is that an advantage? They're not looking for us.
You could
Exactly.
literally wait until he goes to overtake you and just blow his tyres out as he goes to overtake you because they're not looking for you.
I don't suppose anyone picked up some caltrops, did they?
No.
No.
So as they go past, you can literally just shoot them.
No, shooting at police in public is not a very good idea.
You could accidentally crash into them.
Yes.
It would write off your car, but
Accidental.
It's my fucking car.
It's literally our only means of transport.
Or you could what do you call it? Where you smack the back corner and make them.
that's not going to work with these cars.
No.
What's the road?
The pit maneuver does not work on these.
What's the road like?
The road you are going onto is a country road, so it is paved in some sections and. Well, actually, no. This entire section would be paved, but it's paved in like cheap concrete and
Okay.
yeah.
What's the getting off road like? Is it like a big drop or is it like relatively flat?
There's fences along where the fields are, but it's like sort of a lump. It's not like
Okay.
a hill or anything.
Floor it.
Just
Yeah,
floor it,
well,
get to the car.
The two options are we floor it or we try and like hide it in a wood.
Floor it.
I'll just speed up, yeah.
If you floor it and try and lose
Okay.
and try and
I
lose
mean,
it.
hell, we've already stolen a car, breaking the speed limit.
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to speed away.
Yes.
Make me a driving roll.
17.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the speed for this car,
Quick note:
Quite.
when they're speeding away, can we slow down?
Yeah, but we
Ah,
got
to
below
try
the
and
speed
like,
limit.
yeah,
Is it
to
a
try and
single
like
we
slow down the
then the
police
clock
car.
has to slow down.
is it a
just to get
single lane
past
road?
the guy in front of
Yeah,
us.
but
Either
we're
way,
slowing down.
a single lane either way.
So if they slow down,
We just
all the
stick
cars
to the
bottle
speed
up behind them.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's true.
Ah, okay, yeah, slow down. Because it's a single road either way, and you'll just bottle all the traffic up, and then he's got to try and work his way past everybody.
Are we like behind each other right now?
but there is a distance behind you. Yeah.
So we're lucky you're letting us get away with this.
How far away from us is the police car?
You don't know.
If
You haven't seen it yet.
if you
How
slow
many
down,
cars are behind us?
You don't know.
Who's in the back?
You are.
Can you have a quick look over
I'll look
your
at that.
shoulder and see?
Okay, you can't see the police car. You can hear it.
How many cars are behind me?
You.
If we keep driving normally and they speed off, because there's a few behind us and the police car's even further back. Then
Yeah,
the
and if
police
you
car
slow down a
hasn't
bit
quite
more.
spotted them
Yeah.
yet,
So-
I'm assuming.
The
Yeah.
car you've got right now, it's the V12, which does 110 with an acceleration of 12.
What does that mean? These are just arbitrary stats as
Your
far
car
as we know.
has 65 as a top speed with an acceleration of 5.
Oh wow, okay, so we are moving.
Yeah, this is if you want to put your foot down. You are just going to leave them behind.
yeah, and if you slow down, it's going to back all the traffic up,
Yeah.
and then
But
Now,
we don't have to slow
police
down if you go
cars-
fast enough.
Exactly.
Police cars in this city are usually Cobalt 6s or Super 6s.
Okay.
Which have a top speed of 60 or 75.
so if I'm
So
doing
we can
80,
outrun them.
yeah.
However, state patrol vehicles are also Dukak NCLs with a top speed of 100. They're V8 versions.
Right.
So you can outpace them, but it's only a little bit.
Okay.
So do you wish to go hell for leather, or do you just wish to go ahead of the speed which the cop cars can do?
I'll go ahead of the speed the cop cars can
So you
do.
want to be about 80?
Yeah.
You're heading out of town with a speed of 80. You are passing down the road.
Mhm.
Your drive roll was 17, yes?
Yes.
You are not going to have any problem just dipping back and forth between vehicles. Every now and then you're having to slow down as something's coming the other way when you're trying to overtake, sorry. But you are able to get away with this.
Is the sound of the police car getting quieter as we go?
Yes,
Cool.
it is. You guys, as you are leaving the city, you've got a few vehicles piling up behind you. You are slowing down?
No, we're going your regular speed because
50.
otherwise it's suspicious. If you
Okay,
go
you're going at 50. In that case, cars are usually piling up behind you. Every now and then you get some speed freak who just overtakes. And then you see a police car coming up behind you. It doesn't have a flash. Well, it does have a flashing light, but it's a single red light, and it is approaching through the traffic, going past.
Yeah, we just drive sensibly, not to raise
Keep
suspicion.
cool, keep cool, keep cool.
It goes past you. It is barely keeping ahead of you, basically, as it is accelerating down the road. This car, by the way, is like it looks older than yours,
How many policemen are in it?
but it is going down the road.
At this point, it is 11:05.
Oh shit! I didn't realize it was that late.
So do we want to round it off
Yes, that
here
seems,
for the night?
that seems advisable. So, do you want to pause now, or do you want to conclude?
How long will it take to conclude?
10 minutes.
Do we get that? Well, obviously, if I'm going faster than the car, we can only just go faster than you. I'm going to get there before they find me.
I've got to go in
You'll be
the morning,
speeding.
to be perfectly
In
honest,
that
mate,
case,
so
we'll
I think we're
pause-
going to have to pause it
We
here.
will
Sorry,
pause
mate.
here. We will pick up next week and continue. Thank you for joining us tonight, folks. We will see how this concludes next week and start the next mission, hopefully. But for now, thank you for joining us. I've been joined tonight by Toby,
Jim's
Ed,
Lauren, Dave.
I've been V, and I will be back on in a bit with some automation. But for now, good night.